ase na ye wo shama ankasa na da membia di yabaka de mbi mu wo dan ho krake ebi ne chance dan onam explosion into bebe ni bi da bobo wo chance do ma chance ni bi otetewe maame abrewo bi a aye anadwo no ye ne NDC candidate oye Emilia Ata ye no kwa kwhwe ne da maame abrewo no so opinion mpa go ba hwefom madam abi wo che da wa kan sisi ontum manu mu do kra a wode no so be no call hospital wori man so ayarhwe nti yakeka boma yabaka da nyimpa 22 na waye affected number 4 no wotrim na 4 so mopem baba be won we na we Chinese one won hu one 14 na waka de wo hospital wareje ayarhwe nti bisama we si ewo ampo aboso Paris site oye omini Paris site company one explosion no affected ejumafo na oye Mante mo no on na medablo we nti ankwesi.
Okay, so me Mr. Chinese for no omo ye den ho ze ejuma ne omo dia na sanity.
Chinese for no de ejuma ne ye wo de ho na wo gbeyi ejuma no e wo dem quarry site wo no.
Na minim so far ne o apeke sanity in terms of ejuma no nkasa e ba no say be a safety in semsem a senia kwan omo fa so omo ye omo ejuma no. Ni apeke on the ground asem see because in near be say ba what is a man for cancel pa. Sanity in terms of what more jumano, bambo no, say be saying sino, a yadia, was through and I was from sanity.
Jo, I was about the Yamubina into the more mining reports and I don't know. Yan ye drew one, you who there, ammonium nitrite and sodium now, or what container in the first place, only that the more. Explosion a drone what is your container because the may do the heat no mama or blast and now oil explode into most of the time a mine from where in there so what be ready for explosion now what the back on one thing say baby why so what this baby where you mean pa them rubber ya heat learn kind of explosion no into my hand ye hu ye di enwe hu anade ye di no yere kano so ye true pa there ammonium sodium what the shell container no mo dia no ye better ejuma wo safety no it's not all that good but mantem for no so work pa there Chinese for na wo very difficult aya wo ejuma ye na wo safety na on koye but sabe one am there one nyim Ghana for wo pay ejuma ye amemενεμφε na ya wodo wo ho was where the survival of the fittest where in kakraka now that robert ya wutu wenye bi wada hwe wona aye ebusia na dom
because I mean as we see at the regional minister or can say operators na mean fan say omni for ya wo mo yes side dwen wo honum see no my license no cry no processes no mun complete in the account na me busa about it in terms of safety ni kwan fa so mo yo adwuma na say na te wo no.
Yeah, American regional minister don't also work at the more asam no nempo no America there alcohol private companies by a four no tell the meaning that the Chinese Sierra the licenses some na the brain narrow sumpo no mean to show which there one license inside incomplete and on ye juma dam and our expire who good what is what do ye juma but now no concentration what the ammonium sodium here yare kana asemi dey say wodo bebugu na wa ya da wo cheda wata awaye e do ko site biara the madi probability dey obotum e kai the more appear ijano na okwa ekoso the same chemical yuma onam do explosion obey nti heat today on pedam yaman but Chinese of no e ya honde wo fa no godo na wodo bebugu onam e before dependent no go na wodri ejuma which is not right.
Okay. So site honum seeing as atugrenche mu see e ban se krom ho ankasa de amanfo ho anka bebre meboa.
Mpocho krom ho de nyame adom. Onam de no share container me da mo heavy container no mo nti. Wan say that explode and kokrom na mbo ma de bi mu odan onam da mo vibration no ya very high nti. Kopo odan ho crack na de bi mu so 15 pado ba fifi form. One a wo de nyama so obobo form say no so you are very high, but in Kofo, Obiale, when pre-previous, I ever could num yet, then apart from Mame Abaway, I kade, Emiata NDC candidate no okosra no no. Apart from no obia ho ye so far.
Okay, you better see we see chi yes I'm baby. Why Charles?
That's a brother.
Charles, yeah, your name Sini, Western region. So, and to also explosion. Yeah, I see. I was saying, and home come on or they update their brain. No, 7:23 is the time. Need 100.9 and a joy and queen and to us. So, yeah, that's good. So, yeah, 70 being feed about Katan anymore.
Yo, I was here for the Bacata telling that's what in the dam enemy. Professor Pesa White and I walk saying, what I say, and this Yamanyoko 2020 abaya too, yeah. Yeah, Womusuma will be quite a strong room one. Now you will be good. Adia no police station wo. Se want me anya homework ye wo hono mo a. Ebedru a strong room hono mo no dia and dia wa bregu. Enti se wo bibi ya aya police station one wo the job day grounds. Etuma no ankasa wo fom. Enti se okotena strong room wasa wo tan ya. Wote hono mo na dia sound. Mese Samira Bawumia ana wase Accra World Book Capital 2023. Afe Ghana so ba hanom a ya say 10% of Ghanaians yo ana omuye illiterate. Sana census no etre. Kanima mpani Tontamani Mahama ana wase historian bi and wo tufo se be ya onyi wononyamfo Julius Debra na ondrope Professor Jena no poku admai. Afe watrese said ya kasia ye wia free nkofo aman so etabe piemu ewo Ghana ha no watrechre sansem ni munyina ewo Daily Dispatch.
Mami fa Chronicle do obakrata anumra na Chronicle do obakrata anum anopai e na mampanya pagya ne nsa mfonyini no sa na tie wapagya ne nsa ewa ha se no che se we de bi nsida se kokoo bo ya tum amana kwa gina 1308 Ghana cedis bag ba ko bia osi ebibre mu atoye ha de edamufua e ba ko pe ama Chronicle do obakrata de ho asem aba owura afri yakoto e na wo che se sesei nyame adma November 4 ye be kwa koto aba e delegate fo no koto aba de yi Frankatuni ama MPP amanyoko no wose wo hoi wo pese ye obi apepepe e ma ne nkonkoye se we de ye ni sei we de ye ni sei wo mu nyina no wo mu gina akono e na wo mu nyina gina ba bi baako etie wo se ye fiti obi apepepe ama Chronicle do obakrata de ho asem aba Chronicle do obakrata e bo amane wa ha se Ghana Immigration Service ye hwehwemu de afa sika gigye bi ho e wo checkpoint a eno no officers no eno ho asem no wo mu ye hwehwemu e de afa ho ama Chronicle do obakrata abomu amane anopen Mame fa the Herald de obakrata no e the Herald de obakrata no e bo amane anopen eno o che se obi a wonyem pregnant woman oba a wonyem enipa maako du baako wo mu ye alatafo a wo hwehwe wo mo ohun ni nyina ne se sa nipa no mo aposifo akache na wo mo police custody nti ene ya ye kasa enche bia diplomat fo no beba na wo mo aba bebisa se wo mo adehye no anye bia wonom e wo hefa ama the Herald de obakrata abomu amane o che se cold store bia eno ewo tema nipa a wokra enam fram no ne eba wasanya tipaye ni nyina efa ne nneoma ne ho nsensem enti ene the Herald de obakrata ebomu amane wase ene die Dr. Mabund Baumia ana wafe ne se de akire NDC zongofo no se wope vote enti ene the Herald de obakrata so abomu amane
Na a telling statement the obakrata nanim ha mampeni na na de danko akufu ado wakwa koma Ghana Navy fo niama ship ba ku bi esi anum se pa America ebetuo no na ya de balu asense ho ebra ye kwa akopai no na etumi ya adwuma enti mampeni ekomisi o ode ama wonum epo ya pa balu no ya ship no momfa nkopo so anwuro bese e wo pusu nyina palace fo no montechi wonum nyina famra na ye mo wonum kwadu Youth Employment Agency and womu ye so mbema mmebu na adwuma aye titiri pa mmebu na womu epe government ena Texas adepam ena saa kane tete pa no a adwoayanki womu beye biemu mmra ampa womu koye no womu tese womu sam womu sika em womu di asejuma numu asa de womu ani atu womu atuma a womu ye no ati sede be ya mebuni wobetumi ade won ho Ghana ena Korea fo ya sign agreement na saa agreement no ba beboa ye sika tete aye $2.2 million grant ya e ba beboa ye afa koko obo wose ukwa Ghana ya bakosemu a bensan frinsi aduonum niye 50 years yan tu koko obo mu tese de enne ya tum sai dantimampeni na nado danko akufu adu showboy wotina hanum sei ya wepeja ne nsa o smale na bra wo be kasa no kra no onya bo koko obo no so apenakuyafo yi wo mu be interrupt mampeni kasa no ene anyom to ne asa wo mu digi wo mani a ekọ 1,308 per bag.
Mama fa define that the Obokrata no na define that bo amane wa ha koko obu ayatum eno e wa ha afa customs ehwehwemu a wonom eye e de afa two shipping lines ho wonom agent a wosusu se wo mo document bi a wo mo didi dwa no enye papa je say fake eno they find that the Obokrata bo mu amane wa ha President Akufo-Addo no che se tubonto makoma nsia ene ye de amagana navy omo edoso pa de say makoma nsia omo de be ye omo adwuma eno so define that the Obokrata abomu amane
Ora Ebenezer Dadzi DC Shama District Western Region yanko enkodi nkomo DC yada asemu akwa baba ni TFM so anope
yo masum date
so far briefing a wenya say na tie minim santo aboso asemi si a ewo womansini no mu wotimi akohonom sei ni akoye dia wunyaye obetimi abo minim etiefo emu ensem no sei na sitie
yo ize medate pa na mentia weti fo pimpima o te ni tefa
yes Joseph that's
na sidama eken no oyampa na oya memenda by around 10:30 na me started the main course na mo fi na course na ba no ba na microphone was asking me awisi ntamna na mo ba na mokoko menye me dissect yenina yekope ho assemblyman ho the first situation no anapani na
district security in for
yes
okay okay
regional police command wina obahobi
okay
anti anapani na ye wo hwa na adesan regional minister bay MP bay yina ye wo fire service wina na no kwanyi mreda oya we ho papa samna we see oya we ho na eco site wa ehwe mwana wo ye dwuma no on private cars we see honi na say nyimpa na ehwe the way we see na what so nansa da nita ida no oya na ni ne mono mayatu biara anada mayatu sufu adiani ya atesam ekwana ade nfa do bai nemu mama kind of investigation guda all kodo na yetum na ya establish the real cause you want support here also dam atyenchemi also day
okay
na mayatu tinaze obisi den na bonyi bi na onom jot na explosives bi ho na okoso ni na no ya atesam so send the minerals commission for ho EP for ho wunya ho ama na yeguda adam nsami ya record na until the investigation buwie no yentum nka de anabi noze dam ahawe ozebe na asa ende da no bra na yefu na assassin's na nkofo anan na wefi na anan nso na nyenhu na enum wada hospital na time ayiri besi won na yesan nyenhu akọ nso ka ho ono nso yehu no na ɔyɛ China ni tiri na efido na body ni pɛ na ɔda wɔn ti so far me sisi ase wɔn a wɔasim wɔyɛ enum ɛna wɔn a yɛnhu wɔn sisi a wɔyɛ baasa ɛna wɔn nso a wɔda hospital wɔn nso wɔ stable condition wɔyɛ 5 nti brother bi sɛm a sɛm na ɔte.
So, district as the DC, how long nasa a company operate your home say?
Mini quarry. We have wo 15 years. That time na member DC. Minimum watch member DC so na wo mini quarry. No one of the quarry companies wo bebre
So difference nene saying, but in some of the news reporters to say AdSams company, which is which? Mini company AdSams. Do any assembly company na a form why? Which is which?
Ma otin de maretno nina end the yara to the American so end the yara na ma so mercy the mizinia everything oya AdSams. Eco site wo CCR. If AdSams be a renewal, mini quarry, one signboard also mini quarry. Na end the yara, and regional minister by na investigation in mono, and review the according to Minerals Commission. Oh yeah, mini quarry was the Nancy Yara was the but the concession, when you're interested, you na will fold that. And see, also, I'm something I was the same governor way behind Omini Kwai. Was it them as fancy? Was the best? Why on application now? Saying that. And to them, I see everything. Or ended the yara, the master missing investigation, we not the messenger or the sana Omini Kwai. Or ya there one way for na imu waba abasho.
And maybe some way now because in Semnibia Yati, yeah, regional minister Diatu Diache said, company in the crown or my license here for the operations no almost complete yeah. Dear now Nimfasa say me regional minister do 2J as the DC no.
To them American and that many many regional minister them information.
Okay.
Regional minister Unyai.
Okay.
Now, in the quarry, one license to operate, and your assembly na yazama, or your Minerals Commission, and why the major man was a mahon.
Yeah.
Until there, what communicate to us there? Oh, the monk of waba, yam on license, and Tino, Siciano, what one day what to more man. Here's the BBR. The same thing we are what EP, where the main answer and what boy but no point there. Into the meeting you may oh the 1 year assembly no what collaborate into a bra war bay the mental could be 90 officially work assembly and others on your official and part. The one who cry was after the monk of you was way be the monk of your way. Was some was way. Nancy will also be in the know. So that woman, yes, we you knew what she. And yet then the assembly regional minister bay and my investigation I we operate. Sunday
and when your report be so far DC be biamba when him or more you made Juma in terms of ABA safety say bambo notice saying obia bibia mama
nothing of that sort has come to me. Like to them American assembly me mini choir or what the otherwise then you want you will be away on Sunday day until you them coffee waba bishi.
Is it the case because say be a Minerals Commission one more Emma to me no intina money because I mean dissect what can dissect on them and nearby dissect when you more come so security bambo no obi am picking tell be as okay this is what is going on I be a better with him crowd.
No. In this slightest simple. We be also them and quadro. You be there also them. And it's because of them making in the demo operations because Minerals Commission wanna where in charge. So yeah, fun let in because I understand my and the way we them. they come to us the business operating permit and one. But Minerals Commission now one license to operate your mine whatever nina EBP obey the money na in case when you collaborator to the American you hunde the master mean or and the American company or women inquiry say Obia Macan saw there and I didn't them from a OCC Adam and a wire better than because you know women inquiry war that are the winning one. Nti yende de asɛmsi a
who can be about say Munamuma operating permit? Who can be, sir?
Yes, my business operating permit.
And you one more business operating permit, no?
Oh, yeah, I make sure that when you that I will be quiet in a water, you walk yam them permits out to them out. But a new one, yeah,
permit lasting for how many years?
Oh, yeah, more business operating permit, yes, my one. On the for every year na waba ebe renew business every year be more business operating permit.
This year renew.
This year, in fact, as I speak to you today, I check with the main fiscal planning department.
So only information say be fine it's being renewed and I be sir. As DC, say be renew and more business operating permit now. Ebia department be na ye ho adwumanti ana won hye nim ho nsema na.
Oh, my department we but we are with department fiscal planning department.
And when you briefing be say yes renew mo permit ana be sir.
No, minya. And because and then Monday and the pay na because that somebody see
last 2 years renew my permit.
Oh yes, last year
last 2 years and last year sorry
yes or them business
and the company there he say Adams Sams and
I make Adams and then answer you or you mini quiet and answer Adams in
okay
from my Minerals Commission canon amended the regions what's there. So I was starting by 6 months, and what is one application of Libya Uguda warrior.
I see. And so a chrome to saying so and to our boss who honum saying any community say be I will only be see you honum say no almost how they reacting to it.
Oh, and when some of them they on ya some day be a new budget as some of them. Na akumatu kakra nso be because into all around now they felt the impact will be new lubes will be stealing but from there questioning na and pay mama na admofo warrior full impact assessment near the extent damaging other quite and this year the BBI come will be akuma actually it's be in your area one so yeah detail security or police for by 15 year or what share there amount for no time as seen amount for be boom back na the but the one so this year the why security zone the yama street for you to go for the only the what they want to share on now on kafa some from BBI
okay. All right. So we cry finally the visa break on then ebe koso e wo hodom see important.
Yeah, so that man not man good American CCS no kwenye we nyinwa anti kutukunya oyaza Minerals Commission EPA enye dissect na enye kwai
oh efi we na ebie ni make us nka piate after piate ni mom na nka ye ni ebue dada o.
Yes, ye ni tell na making we appear to buy supervision or monitor, but according to them, one wash them operations explosive in them. Me use there, so them yes to do the name down pan explosive no. I say not there, and some of you are yes, so koda or the yes that is why for one na is ya na ya shokuna damadi. Ebi enkesibi because For sure, they bring the one way as for the explosive in and the me. If you are, what it be, she says, baby, or you man, and in America, there, he able be in
Okay, that's it. DC, I mean, sure. DC Ebenezer Dadzi, Shama District, Western Region, and pay need 100.9 Ghana Montie Sunu Asiogwe 0503721744. Feel free now for a drink for fast enough for Brano pay and enjoy September that also ye do back. Make council see what China September toss do be new. Committee our more year IGP audio leak tape no chess there. IGP Ebebo many mama to Musafre no IGP so one mobile to nano. Ubeko wonko a buying sa account. Ubeko unko nti sisi ade IGP so beko committee no anim na ninsem no so beka no bedwem so beka peto me I'm sure so china enye ono nko a sanso na ye mpenifo be 9 so far makwakopie committee no anim no bugri na bu ebesan ko COP Alex Mensa beko Emmanuel JB beko and Lysander Asare so beko kwaba
by overkwesi IGP de no de tutuma so kakra ne se nti yade ne kwatena bedwem te se de ada ayineti bedwem a obi e kasa ne bi ono de senka at least Inspector General of Police enko munya no wokokuo kakra mpai.
What is good for the goose is good for the gander.
Overkwesi womu a aka no where Inspector General of Police ono ne ye police fuo nyina sahene
yentie san komo we bia no betimi aboa ma ye ne awokan ye betimi se benya anu ye bi ewo ye ne awokan ya the chairman of the committee ye Oratachia any joining for din komo yentie sa enkomo ne hwese bia betimi ama ye nya anu ye bia
all the individuals who had done what I would call the preliminary talking on oath will come back with their lawyers.
Chief Pugrinabo, COP Alex,
yes.
George Mensa,
yes.
Emmanuel JB,
yes.
George Asare.
Sure, the four of them. They should come back with their lawyers. And also, the most prominent person whose name is being bandied about, the IGP himself. So the IGP himself should also come with his lawyers.
On Tuesday?
On Tuesday.
An invitation has been sent to him already?
We've sent every invitation to all those who matter. You're giving them all the videos that we have transcribed on paper. You're giving the transcription to them. We've also done what is very, very needful. All the proceedings captured so far, we've given it to them so that they will know who said what and who said what before they appear before us.
Why specifically do you need the IGP in all this? Really?
Well, because grave allegations have been made against him. Grave, of serious consequences. And I kept telling people that the committee is not the forum to appoint an IGP. That's the first instance. And we do not have malice aforethought against the IGP. The IGP's distraction is no benefit to the committee. But we won't sit down for the IGP to be disgraced and insulted without giving him a hearing.
But by inviting him to, does it not hurt the institution, the Ghana Police Service, and all?
No.
That's the thought of some people.
Well, that is very banal because, you see, if we give the IGP the opportunity to hallow his name, then that is the way democracy should go.
But his image, the reason why you are inviting him, we heard all that in public.
Yes.
Now you are giving him the opportunity to hallow his name in camera.
Yes, because of what we consider as national security consideration. If it becomes very necessary to let the IGP speak to the cameras, why not? I'm saying that...
At what point will it become necessary? Because most of the allegations were made in public.
Well...
It's out there already.
Well, the allegations have been made, some serious allegations have been made in public. But the substance of the allegations have not been made in public. That is to say, the evidential support for those allegations, what we are going to unearth. So which, piece of evidence should we give to the public that will not hurt national security? We'll exercise that discretion.
Okay. What you know?
But there were no young for some attaching a canon. A woman saw a committee in the chairman. Meaning will be a wood in so ne the hour becca, but me and Thomasum. A year and call for name making allegations. allegations no a omu make ye no mo committee no mare say allegations ne no kore anase nya no kore enti meaning obi abe make allegation bi atie obi a yese yenkofre nipa kromra I have to say wakɔ sɛ dem wakɔ tutu anoma ahode betre penin sɛ won to ne din as wo mu wo tirimupo bi afa IDP no ho because enya sa pa de a enkato a woto nsa fra IDP no me yantomasom enti obi abɛka asɛm bi ato obi so a ne yafra nipa kro sɛ bra be yiwa no obi abɛ eno wa inspector general police enti ononyamfo asamo atatia ebem se adwuma na wo ye de nkofo ka se yeyi ni se won kwatena wo nom na sebi wo mu makna ma din bone ne ye hange no eno na bi a wogusu a wo ye no
mbisa wenti ora atachi ye
enna nka me ba be ka se say papa ne kan no see enioma o makeka dia fa IGP ho no
good
evidence wa akire no o meto abonten enti ena o mo pese obeyiyi nsem ano enti based on evidence na ye de o mo de o maka no wo camera mu no o mo de attach de no eno na o mo koka no wo in camera se de be ya eno no o se de sese o mo de ba abonten bia no o mo de be ba abonten ana kwesi nya sa no me te no
ni ese so mka kokoam so
yes o meka no kokoam
but watchim clearly ebia one ne nya adwen
maybe am ne
no nya betre because o kasa na you could bezo wi so yamwana na tiase na ebia obi nso eti a won tiase no
so atiase
kwabran ya kan asema fa ho asema ya fa kan ho ya nkan o ebia bi ya kan kokwem ebi nso ya kan obedwem ya ma akwanya because that's the spirit of natural justice so obi etimi kan na asem enti nso be kan wo de nti akwanya no akwa ama IGP wo bana ni opese o kan obedwem obekan obedwem ni ese so kan kokwem obekan kokwem because in any case amanfo na wo mo bai o meka nsem fa IGP no ebi o mo kan wo bedwem ye nyina ye TB want TB
overkwesi me TB
enti ne information no e wa ne say
overkwesi enka me tidie ononyamfo atati aka no ase a na ebia me ba ye me say overkwesi akosi asapon me Lipton no a wudi see me ho no ofaye na Lipton no enie ehun adanse ni hwese wanom so de akani
me de mi hu example na person de ma no
just de o koka wo meeting no ase ne just a mere allegation
tie so allegation but if ho
a mere allegation na any evidence
na botre ebia na Ghana for no bi enso nsem no omo bagie edi omo fa no say okay well ade ebia IGP eyeni any ne ka ho so omra akwenya no me dem fi say akwenya ne e de ama no say okay well rana be kan say no eno no ense hwe wo ko na so say okay well nsem am pese me kan no me pese me kan we de bia me kan o bedwem we me kan o kokoam eno no bien na ya na ye bie kwan no say ade we bia pese ye so anu ye pese bia be kan then from day one bia na nke me enye committee bia asem we but is that what wo ti hanum see okay na bia ebinim Ghana for binum sa na nke pe na so okay ni e ba beto ye hu video no enka ye nya ne sa na ana committee no na nka om nkɔ hye kukuom no om nkom asem
obakwesi wan we say de ekosi ebinom menkase obia ebinom antene ye wonum say eye epobia nipa bi abose ekwan bia so omo pese omo yi IDP free wo de ebinom eka no no enti je say yemfa no metena ha yantoto na no onkasa kasa na yanyini free wo
na sa IGP so bi o sabi o onya akola
but overkwesi ya do ko gina committee na ni mu
mpacho IGP onya akola bebi a wo sua ade akwa akodu niama a wonim onya akola nti we should also give him that benefit of doubt
well and me anka me kosi wa mom de anka ba yire
nti na onya IGP
because obi aka
o say cry anya IGP da
About of a question will be a casam without.
Me say wo ye nya YGP da.
Ebia of a question will be no watching no.
Wo. Wo ye YGP am here.
Obi ni mo ababy be wu
Cause police in Grand say so police answer no be IGP.
Of a question ababy be wu so.
AGP na dey call police no.
Right, because you see, when people have elected to testify on oath and on their own volition, they do not have any sword hanging on their heads that, look, I mean, if you come here and you tell the truth, I mean, the powers that be might interdict you. In fact, if they knew that they could be interdicted, they won't come and testify. So if we are not careful, you're on the verge of interfering with witnesses, blackmailing them or intimidating them. Because if the other police officers who should come before the committee to testify, and we have this clear understanding that, oh, if you open your mouth now, you'll be interdicted, then the committee will be deprived of the benefit of witnesses who help us and aid us to come to the conclusions in terms of the findings of fact and the rest of it.
Okay. So chairman of committee no, wa mo yen hwehwe mu ura tacha no chechim sa interdiction no ho say esa na wo mo ye adwuma wo mo wie afi no mo to mo nsa afra manfo mo so me bia mo media dance na mo meka nsem na obi be kasa na esi okay interdict no dia wan hwe na committee no so adwuma wo mo ye na mo si kwan no e ba ne sa manfo enko eso mba akodi dance na mo bibia on ba akoto committee ni nim but yanko na ni honorable Derek Odro Enkani Deputy Minister my defense in nkomo kakra honorable yada simu akwa ba ni TFM so
yeah me josuminia
so anope ya boy ni nkomo twetwe a chairman ma the committee omo yen hwehwemu honorable Samuel Atachi de atudwa oni join sudi nkomo sasemi na ebobo ho no mu ase okay o meto am sa fry IGP ena de osi su pia ka so ochne buna IGP ba be pie committee nanim at saying invitation yom dia my IGP so wako enemy
yo me da say am say asebo ye di hu komo pay na ayi say wo ye prove and say investigation bia the convening authority no ebe ma terms of reference now wo de ma committee no our parliament speaker and the Yama na IGP din ka ho. Indeed, there was no mention said if you cry no behuru any pakro. I feel one call show one voice what tape no. Now one more investigation no. And you know from the word go no, na IGP enim edibia ni baby but one call ya who say bugri na bu any other police officers. In fact, Bugri Nabu and the confirm here police officers no. And sana eba be do say omo frɛ sa microphone as witnesses. Omo bo omo yhwemu. Uni say parliament enya kubia ya arrest enipa. You just organize your investigation into an issue. But police and now say other authorities in there who could do like your friend is saying special prosecutors who could do what you was you under arrest. The demand is on oath. Then but parliament, you know, even though they have a canon oath, said over canon, but and but suppose for you know, all feel is necessary so when kill or men kill. That is quite different from the parliament every year. Parliament will be my recommendation. Woman charge will be that is the difference. And you know, time where ban say one more you know, not IGP. It didn't be as on the friend, but because say if it's ongoing. E ko duru baby na say assembly ko pie say wasa wo frɛ IGP dia they will not hesitate on betting a friend and they say no one go ye bia on ko tena ase akukuo mu ni ade kasa ya ni ade no e bia na assembly ko pie say IGP eba no bebe yi ano na anya charge ya ode bo no ko busa say IGP yesi police administration no onye ni yie nokre o da bia nya nokre ade na akokra bi okay, no cry, you know, feeling himself about COP no episode say yanyi na dwumadi no free nsem ne yemfa ma no enti de opa bia no wo betimi aka but bia na asem bia kopie say e was IGP because no more year procurement say you be say more ama contract bi ni ade e could be say say they dwell on that say come one terms of reference ho dia they will go into it say yes ama you be na say bia na amfa the correct procedure. Yes, Parliament met me out to Safro say, but a contract because so I will boot to be I say Bugina bu or die for the police, One more can want them. Now if you are not correct, all you bet me afro. But say will be body charge when you may near the president Ababe can say, Papa no you may near the so what are you going to say further to that? So and proving the appointment authority now Ababe can say, then you saw a Juma away and one. Oh, Friano, no Busa said the news on one way, Jumanamano. And every other different issue, and you're making me a friend when it becomes necessary. And now our chairman say necessary, so my friend, no, or winning the Omo Atia, or winning the Omaka, person be about clarify certain issue. And you on the no, Marco, as to the interdiction of the, Parliament, Jumanco, Process for Jumanco. Court to Jumanco, winning arms of service, legislature, executive, and a judiciary, will be agents to be a home. And you will be able to manage the president for decided, said, after one more iron names about, one more now, more service personnel, a cahonia, I don't know. They can go into it. Will be intimacy of Hokai, oh, yeah, with the idea. Because we are ultimately charge you, we have all the recommendation about police and answer is here, then charge you one. Also, conduct one also investigation. Until whatever it has become necessary, say, dinner about no, a one more personnel. Now, and num and Rakwa Musa so we now, Zombie, one more ever flow. Now, first and foremost, interdiction and never said, because said the ya. Not or more a very few moons, own team in coordination, own team in baby. Parliament in Pahonhi.
I see.
But study a unity and we work hand in hand. And so we say, woman, as of flower, when now we know so no action or more ha. Bear crash of program. And he one more and suspended and we or Moody. No, we are not only come a bit more, almost what was what. A bit about that medium.
Na ebisa enekra de eye orata achia ni committee said womo buana womo a womo pese womo twen eye IGP ne onyam de wo form womo pese ye ni fi or say no committee na adwuma no kra womo ye no womo buama abem nti ene ya to yensa kra fa IGP womo ebisa dabi womo ni committee no kra nya adwen and utie obi ti say eye Ralph Franklin Kujo Imani Africa president Ninsem ni bia wakan wadama we dey mean quote to kakra and kind be say and I quote what is happening now is a waste of everybody's time because the three men on the tape have confessed to what was said on the tape. For me, the committee's work ended there. And then, I don't know why the committee chairman is entertaining stories and then all of a sudden, we are in some circles about what the Dampari has done or not from the mouths of some people who were treacherously planning to remove the IGP. What is happening is a grand comedy of error and it is sad. It appears like the same playbook is being used against the IGP. These guys are peeved and we are entertaining them. Mr. Tachia, please stop it. End of quote. Frankly, could you ask me okay, sir? And your question woman and Kofua Mamba confess you yes, I say me omni was soon in also the demo video to Sakra Fre IGP. Almost some beside IGP, one place will be the IGP. And then Atun Safre, woman committee in Yadring. Sa invitation, in your working at your saying.
I mean, Mr. From day one, and I can't say, I don't think, sir, you are your parliament for you. But, sir, Omujai and our parliament time fast them nanka IGP in Crawford, police service, ebeye or more inquiry, after investigation could who or more, a chef in the chi. Now, I take up the matter. But parliament, echo is one quack, may not mean tea or more say, or more and the quiet investigation. But a statement now will be a floor of parliament and the speaker refer to a yard. So more and okay, or we are no crime can say they should do it in camera. because border on security. One tiase no be obefrem bia no they say chairman no and even witnesses no kra so mbe so me ne camera no bia ka yen say major obuo ni o kan nya de so ho it is say no wo frɛ IGP say wo mu na meka de e die pa na fa say IGP mu na meka. Are you going to try IGP? Are you going to investigate IGP? And Crofona betu o manu ki o meni Franklin Kujo ya adwen 100% say and Crofona be ka say the brain behind one more actions in nyina ne say one more percent one more two IGP na ye de power no and now say appointment no emma COP no. That is what they are doing. And he say nya say you know where are we going again? O maka I have been born in a touch day e ye bi na wo mu and what dey bo charge and what dey bo charge. When you have all the necessary procedures our police a senior police officer COP, Commissioner of Police, next to IGP. Ubetimi afa kwan bia so na problem kura wo service no mu a wakɔdete no management meeting wo ho. Ubetimi trust service letter. Ubetimi akɔ IGP wakɔ yin afsitire. Say ni ekoso. Na wanye we ni mina na so pese yamfa ayinu ma wo appointment no ma wo ntino. Okɔ council bia mene Franklin Kujo.
Entika invitation no hu hia.
Under this situation, you know, if he say ending or IGP from my friend, I stand to be corrected. Minim what has come up. SSA or my friend, yes, I can say from my friend, no, here. But if you are not, Sambia Copia behind closed doors, and I say in camera, any more she said the empty and say the infractions to be about contract in near year. Whether it is the right authority to investigate that issue. Parliament investigate, you know, how you know they are. But I don't think it is part of their terms of reference.
Chairman said, the country or more to woman suffering among the invitation. Grave allegations. A man for in some of my for IGP no. There was some serious consequences. In Tiaso Mama on one Quina, no one so can ask him.
Me feel say enye obi na wa pɛ konwene die no akɔbɔ ne charge hwɛ hu sɛ charge na wɔde bɔ no emerite ayi bi wom ababi wom. That is what we are to investigate. Ababi wom ababi animu write it off. So now then say wono mra meyi na no enti wo ko kan say yesi wo police adwuma no wo manage ni yie na wono so aba betena hɔ. Now what the Niama why HSO managing year ever since we take you over a free are we trying the IGP? No, but be more corner damage security cry a war or my. That is where they have to stop there. I mean, yeah, the Omobayano and now ever mass security no cry no atwaje and yan someone for no air canocra. Because IGP bar, we have so many questions. It borders on security. Is it in camera or openly? Say you know, you bet you and you know, maybe feel I'm in Franklin Kujo, a pass. So man, and you, I mean, here sure say who he say, or more free IGP. Unless and unless say, ABB, Abba, you know, nim. Until I was say, you're more free IGP now, or be clarify certain that you be near. Otherwise, said the engine I yet, the engine no. Yaka one more can witnesses naka ya aware. No, align itself even to the political party. Yeah, they are which you supposed not to. That is why our police officers on here on probe say when you uniform you cannot do that. You don't have to take part in the partisan politics. And it's a wako res hadi itiamra. So and you know so okaso kwako friend IGP minim questions am ko bisa no and now what they want to clarify. What I say, maybe former president, a friend, or a committee, the anim. Now, okay, Busan question. One question was here, you know, I will prepare with her, and one that's okay, then you can go. Oh, only that. One question I will Busan, I'm saying, I hear. So it's going to be the same. Who manage police service in here? I say, yes. Mr. Chairman, I'm doing the best of my ability. Finish. The president, the man, no one may know. President is not bad papa no ye na adwuma yie. So are you going to challenge the president say the okra na ye no kore? The IGP go kwa ya find fault with him say we mu me ya na. Maybe I think say the omo kan na ya odi e wo COP no ene ne nkrofo ho no enti na omo de yes ano. It will establish it. So where are you going again?
Okay, Honorable.
Yo, Mr. Medasi.
That's former Member of Parliament for Nkranza North, Honorable Derek Odro, former Deputy Minister Defense, and pay need 100.9 Ghana Montier Suno Asiogwe on the Lake Tape in Komono Kakra. Ajincheni Binsu say one. He says, what is the committee inviting the IGP for? Is it to put the pieces of the people who want to remove him together and find truth out of it? Or the committee was petitioned by those plotters on matters concerning the IGP? For me, the committee should not entertain such things until perhaps someone has petitioned them, raising serious issues. They were not petitioned. Why are they inviting the IGP? Felix Manti, with that one. I think there is no need to call IGP to come and explain what he know about the tape. Kofi Sechi, Ketase, and no dear no free, and no de buy. I see. So if you don't want him to be invited, Abi?
All the individuals who had done what I would call the preliminary talking on oath will come back with their lawyers.
Chief Pugrinabo, COP Alex,
yes.
George Mensah,
yes.
Emmanuel JB,
yes.
George Asare.
Sure, the four of them. They should come back with their lawyers. And also, the most prominent person whose name is being bandied about, the IGP himself. So the IGP himself should also come with his lawyers.
On Tuesday?
On Tuesday.
An invitation has been sent to him already?
We've sent every invitation to all those who matter. We're giving them all the videos that we have transcribed on paper. You're giving the transcription to them. We've also done what is very, very needful. All the proceedings captured so far, we've given it to them. So that they will know who said what and who said what before they appear before us.
Why specifically do you need the IGP in all this? Really?
Well, because grave allegations have been made against him. Grave, of serious consequences. And I kept telling people that the committee is not the forum to appoint an IGP. That's the first instance. And we do not have malice aforethought against the IGP. The IGP's distraction is no benefit to the committee. But we won't sit down for the IGP to be disgraced and insulted without giving him a hearing.
But by inviting him to, does it not hurt the institution, the Ghana Police Service,
No.
That's the thought of some people.
Well, that is very banal because, you see, if we give the IGP the opportunity to hallow his name, then that is the way democracy should go.
But his image, the reason why you are inviting him, we heard all that in public.
Yes.
Now you're giving him the opportunity to hallow his name in camera.
Yes, because of what we consider as national security consideration. If it becomes very necessary to let the IGP speak to the cameras, why not? I'm saying that...
At what point will it become necessary? Because most of the allegations were made in public.
Well...
It's out there already.
Well, the allegations have been made, some serious allegations have been made in public, but the substance of the allegations have not been made in public. That is to say, the evidential support for those allegations, what we are going to unearth. So which, piece of evidence should we give to the public that will not hurt national security? We'll exercise that discretion.
Minim say bia we be ma makuma tom yemu but nsema wura atachi aka de krontia wo moto am nsa frɛ no because e be fi say IGP ko na che say kwa kogu institution no Ghana Police Service enimu ase IGP kra na nyam no wo mo pese wo mo de ba fam wo say da bi enya ade a wo mo sa abotai in fact umuni adwempo bia say IGP nenim begu ase in fact wo mo ma IGP akwanya na otimi aba be kan nsem amanfo nsem a maka fa no ne ofisi opese o kafa no ho ono abeyi na no omo ma no sa akwanya no aba abeyi ano ne sese o chechie mu ne sese bia woka se okiwa nye sei na nsem na sitie in fact omo krom hu ne se we be man opportunity na wetimi achereche nsem ye na Ghana fo nso etimi atiase. That is what committee chairman Orata Achia Eka Addison was painted so say if IGP is wrong, he should be sacked. That's all. IGP is not bigger than the police institution. President should sack him, cry. For what? Yeah, say more. The tape alleged that the IGP having several meetings or had several meetings with one of the opposition party leaders. That should be the core mandate of the commission. There's nothing like a commission. It's a committee, Ray. So just take note of that and don't count mandate. The mandate is almost about 3. But the authenticity of a tape. No say tape no say be a BBC saying man forecast a kasai. The security implications, and they will come out with their recommendations. So far, and 7 no. Mama?
Yeah. Maybe I hear drone. The major Derek could draw Kayan. And no one and not me guso ana menso me canti me a one that's why
but they're not a major Derek Odro so can say on name Franklin Kujo ya general. I had to say yaso so empenifo na so asem no so ama say crade e me say ya agensemo.
Yeah.
Nanso me so me gidi say the committee no so kan no. Ye frɛ IGP amanaba na afei ono so nsem ba ko mienu bi wo ho a committee ni be bisa na ma na yi ano no. Eno so bebo ama IGP no de sese ono so ka e de fa ho no ono so beka se ehu ana afa ye de nimienu nyina ato nsane so ne yesusu ahwe ne ahwe se de sese ko
from the beginning no ano ena womu a ekọ committee nanim no womu kokeka nsem a ebede di se ayete se wo nipa no ho menasepo ana wo pese ye yi ne to akonwa
wo se
na ye de akonwa no ma wo enti nsem a wo ka ni nyina no eya de ebedi din bone de amanipa no to a stand to say utumi kire party kura wo se akonwa no kura na wo deserve na we kura de obada bai enti wa from the beginning no ansam no a wo ka no ankasa no apa wo ho ntoma
won say committee ni bisa mpanimfo nyina titru ni COP ye bisa COP mensa say ene na wo so no eye wo ne wo se enye ono a ekire na obeka say ene no efa ne baabi ohun ni say ya doctor ya twitwa biasie ni enti ya twitwa biasie ni no ensem obeka ye nyina no na akwa te say tansem no ebia na eni tape no so kra no ana se de na wo tape no so o man fa ma abontin no kra o mo de aba ono a de aba enti sese no obi so bebisa sese committee no wo mo hwe se tape no original ana se ye sa na si ye
oh se tape
si ye de o matimi a establish ana se o mo so ma establish se sa na si ye
well eno de se bugiri na abu na o ye na de no
wabaka
so okoto camera recorder no kura wo mo ana ode koye nti ande ono age ato but nsam a wo mu kokka from the beginning ne tre say I say me said that wo nipa no ho menasepo na me kan nsam gu ni ho fi because me pena konya na age
Need 100.9 Ghana Montie Jumedi Sunu Ashogo na over the weekend and so boxing match baako fight baako call show na yasinya asem hwo ai abranti efreno fizi backbone so Mark Fisher Ghana oti UK ya okwakobo for Olympic Games na womo oheso be qualify for Olympic Games na match yomo boy na ni opponent Senegal chese odi ni sunkunim na no Ghana fo bi sa no omo ti sa na te se omo de se akoye lusu fight
wa fa kwese Senegal ni ne bo no on kai sa
ebi susu omu wie mu ebi se omo chiti no
wa fa kwese won kai sa ahaya bra ubon ne ya no wakase ena yenhwe bebi a wo firi na wo hia ne ya ho kire ena no obi anka ana meka se wo ya ne no wanwu asusu daasi o na nya dan ya wo wu sensa amansa
but we dey ultim say amanfo bi na chese Ghana for chese I say ahwe akoye amoni agye say ahwe no
na wa obi a wo free ha na wa akodi nkunim ba ko a afa dia wo fu ya nim ase
enya fine enya fine I mean enya fine enya fine so
why abun dia
enunyami o say
why abun mom dia anya but next time won kogu ya nim ase won sati ya ebaya odakura ntisa won sayem what next time so we didn't
qualify ya 2024 no nkoko Paris Olympic Games na okujina ya nemu na akwe
wo bi a wakogu ya nim ase awie no wakogu ya nim ase boxing ba ko a wokobo ya wuri ni ye waton ya nyina de atira brofu yi wakogu ya nim ase wo atira brofu yi na be dan ya tawe
judges for no so man ya dio 4-0 4-0 unanimous 4-0 just say obia score cry man yeah freezy McBones ora say Jima ko say
I am yasi abunum but next time
ebi so I say Ghana for no bi na omo do si ahwe akwa no because social media say mo bo fight we a na say omo twetwe akwa ya ya no sire kwa
anyame ne wa na tena me ka say akwa akogu ya nim ase abra wo kọ boxing ba kwa wi ni na baby a wo free night ni wo na wo kwa na night ni want
but he will bounce back I believe say yes Freezy McBones will bounce back Olympic Games ni ankwa we amateur you be fi amateur ni akọ professional boxing e be nka kran Freezy mentality mission cran why
say dey na to nta say ya say boxing sumponya sa na boxing gymnastics.
We need to make sure. They are coming up.
Akosi anu di omo
na me freezing won say they are me say I'm showing the videos ni bi ye training ni ya na me share na
say wan na won ne kuna ye say ya wo mo box azuma no time wo mu gina say ye nye ni say
Azuma time they say trim.
Baby Azuma
no Azuma time they trim. Azuma whole time no job so they are saying Azuma time. That boxing no see assistant. Freezy McBones more time no new. See boxing yes ana.
Oh no say kickboxer or say boxer.
Me nim say no wo de na bobi.
There's a more cross almost three Freezy McBones. Musu waka Ghana for almost three akwe. Musu ya
initially na me say ya me ya.
Boxing boy na for more.
Boxing dey wo. The enemy slow me penetre.
Akosi first na ehu. And then
bibi
ya papa ni nim wo mu wedro.
But Freezy McBones no area sheshe kakra so. Because we have fighting no more fighting. We have fighting no more fighting. We just ring in grass. See, when you fight, you could fight. Why I say no.
What Casado do? Wouldn't and to come back while boy are winning a crying ananimutu.
I can't. Only him say, Nishi Kakrana one so. And you know, Lucy, a man for big Ghana for be I say, Modeno. Because something, hey, Aqua and go win here.
It's going to be for learning. The iron
Olympic Games and Kamu number 2 for Ghana now. I do about a
bedroom Ghana, pen or coin crew. And no cojina or Mataqua in the H. None here, no.
Oh, bye.
Oh, wow, Ghana.
Hi.
Therefore, MONTIE, Muamunim Freezy McBones, no, Sajima in the or to UK. Ghana for boxing Olympic Games, Yabako 2024, the amateur boxers, no, I say Black Bombers, I said, I don't come who said, yes, and Coca Kubina or qualify. Honestly, the guy in a coin, Now judges for some trim wedding. Judges for by 9 on the ringside on him. So 4-0. Obia unanimous decision to Umina Cobem Krumo much as a massa. Ya show.
But of a question where the
where
time referee for no. I
because Omunina Nipa 9 no Munina one crown.
Hey, I'm out for crown, so I shall say a BOU. I'm for ye. How do you call it? Sir, Umitium Cram from say. But I'm in Minko come with you for. Yenfa freezing my bones in common fancy had him say na Yenko din Komora Dennis ABOAGYE, Miracles ABOAGYE, Ekasama, Dr. Mahmoud Bamia, Vice President, campaign team, Yenko, na Yenin Komokaka. Dennis said, I see more crab about FM so.
Senior name.
Dauma, ready be quite of their mind. Now, Niama at saying, so far, no, saying Eko, Muguahu Basu, November 4.
Oh, yeah. Maybe I said I'm the calendar. I go for the abdominal domoa, not the VBA. The book normally say when God wants you, He gives you the grace. It is of fair one there. We make sure that abdominal when you know it's there where you want to be. So far, so good. I'm here.
So, I'm a pay teacher.
President. Post August 26th, you know, was started the second round of the campaign. Last time I didn't come on, me catch was before the special delegates on that were yet 5 regions. Our polling station executive station, Tinaka 11. On the 8th of September, which is about 3 days ago, or shall I say, all time at once or call with the region and run a job and now we with the region, Yakuye. In terms of payment, no, say, you're the new HM voter region. And no pay, you may have one boy. Now, you're Pandu, now you're not die. A Fajato, now, and you may 60 years or south to die. Let's just say, you're the voter region, you one after here. And see, in the rest of this week in the you may have voter region.
Okay.
You're OT and voter.
Okay.
All right.
Oka aye OT region dear MC OT region ni amukọ ye si ni bi na ba ye nkomodie wo hwe daily guide de bokrata na nimu a aye o mampani abedi echi ni phone da hanum say ne ho kan for Samira nso gina nechi na mampani abedi echi Dr. Mahmoud Bamia pijanensa na semo ebata no say I will give Mahama showdown Baumia Chichi Mumaye showdown ni enim ni se ono kra no efi na ni showdown we ba Ora Canada Japan so ba be man showdown na wunji wo showdown wo su kwa akoma eye Mahama showdown hey
see ya say obia onim Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia bia would know say he has a way of making light of issues and especially when supposed or now so-called controversial issues come up. Obekaya, during the special delegate elections, and that showed that issue say by was not received quite well by a lot of the party people, especially because of a prior communication. If I would say, yes, you won't see it. Obi bet me actually. So I catch you and say, maybe radio so, but say because what you want them no, no, sorry, was one about them. It depends on the question first of the canon. Meaning, say they make an audience here.
Yeah.
Obi so much you can just say what about them, but over fun and no person. It's all based on the demeanor near Paya and the Panebe Faso. But in there, after back now, we know that you are born from the video about them for all the best of it.
Yeah.
But let me ask you, we are born down for over fun the person. I think the rank and file of the party, a bufwa or war about that comment was justified in all of this. The quiet fast was carried across. But the vice president, in his comment in the opinion, has shown to everybody that he has a big heart to accommodate and deal with some of these issues and some of these excesses. But he is also creative enough to carry some of these things across in a way conveying very serious issues as he engages the party people. And the only party putting common
Omomoti has said, listen, winning election 2024. Me Dr. Mahmoud Bamia. Me na me gidi say somebody to me na mamia. Me to me make sure say areas are any traditional strongholds, no. And I say traditionally any friendly electoral areas, no. Me di votes, no. Amamo. Na me shamobo. Say mudi to me na mamia. Memma NDC and is John Romani Mama showdown on 7 December 2024. Professor Chan say when you be first one or the Mama is necessary to be careful on 7 December. Or nobody party in him. Now on the by 80 basically that's what the vice president is saying. He's turning issues that people are not so happy about into light issues so that we can all unite, we can all stick together and move forward going into the main battle comes 2024.
Okay. So away from the light issues, you know, maybe fine, the deeper maybe analysis of a year and 70 or the two job about say the Zongo communities, you know, and even with the Volta regions, when you say you may vote to Amano. Sasemi, so Omampini Abedichi, Dr. Mahmoud Bamia, Cancel Zongo communities, Ebiombe to Amana. Based on what? Dear Intinama, when you say Gideon, Sona, Biode Casino.
Senior, you see, Yenina, our my way, aware say Ghana. When it comes to MPP, Adia Bakwa, and this for China swine, if in 1992, Bepumene, sa tribal ethnic code here, even though any no crano, only are saying over the years. And it's an established fact to say, on my way, and talk about quite 2 years, so yeah, MPP so for years, and they say, yeah, I come for party.
Yeah.
Yeah, Kadi Ebeke, yeah, you prove it so many times. Say, that time, no, the Mayano, and Yano Crane. We have done so many things to prove. But yeah, elections, yeah, and this is for the voter region. Omko voter campaign on catch a voter for the and say, some go for MPP for you. We account for. Account for one of your model. Pamasa, and to move to Diom. Almost vote as well. No matter, I want to say Kozongo. Zongo, catch a Zongo for say, Moon, time people for you. Zongo for Mon Pamasa, to wait. So one can cast no bedele and to Muntuntium. And they've been wearing us with this cap for years. And the beer, whether with good intentions or not, no matter nobody come to the CIA. And over the years, that areas are Yahoo, we call the northern part of Ghana, in fact, Omampeni John Domani Mama Kasakra is on record, on video, telling the people of the north, say, that MPP will almost pay. Now, me, my catch them say, my catch me about me, I say, maybe this too. Obeka so beso di MPP for him. Obeka chen say, on ya keni na if you not in Japan famano. It's on video, and I'm sure a lot of your listeners have already heard this. And the former president actually said this. And he say no prayer, say I no prayer. Only the wakatu yeso. And after. And then your vice president came in and said, we have an opportunity as a political party in a candidate that is competent, capable. They can say yes, indicators across candidates or more running to stand tall amongst all of them. And our science and yet again, it's a Yamia Dom now party for coming now, normally 2 million. And my party near or no, competent, yet capable. Or also in terms of the electoral fortune, obey to be a jitney now on your can dear. Then this is for voter or campaign or mobile at home because our campaign or we are no more family to be other than Omon Payasabno. Omu yebin kebium. Omu Kozungwa, Omu yebin kebium. Or no, I bet our votes now in the past years, or bedges our votes today are my party. And I think that it's a very, very, very important and strong point for us going into election 2024. Because in here, MPP, say a pool, and trouble qua entity for a couple years who my way move for years is the fact that they are come for party. And if we have an opportunity for the first time to remove that tag once and for all, we are going to do it. And then we know say already our campaign no more no can how they are started them because we share a party the first one to about August 26th. All the so-called account areas showed strong confidence in a non-account candidate. It tells you clearly that it is not true that your party account for party. And that is a strong signal that this party is willing to send across, especially when we have a competent, capable candidate who is a non-account.
So, Volta region again, I mean, the last election, so I'm almost about 14.1% Volta region. I'm paying Dada John Mahama 84.8% Volta region. So, I'm paying Abedi Chikase, Obenya more voter. What percentage ben more share? More vote by that. The
issue is simple. Yeah. You 50% plus one.
50%, yeah. Mm-hmm. Of course. I said no never more about president, yeah.
Across the country.
Sure.
That's 50% plus one. As I say, area now region be contribute significant quota for us to get to the numbers. We say electoral figures now. When you say in areas like the Volta region has been very, very, very low. It is an undisputed fact. There are certain constituencies that NDC to mean 95%, 5%.
Mm-hmm.
There are policies NDC to mean 98%. So
mm-hmm.
And if not for anything at all, say according to 2024, not areas like that, area 10%, 5%. Yet me moving from that 10% to 30%.
Mm-hmm.
That's a significant improvement.
Okay.
That will be a lot of improvement to boost the electoral figures across the other areas in the country. And that is our focus. Our focus is to, for the first time, appeal to our non-traditional areas, our non-strongholds, and let them understand, say, over the years, because of that tag idea. And we have shown every good one. We have shown you say, and you know, more from more than kind of to minimum papi. The human bit me I am more mine.
See, very daunting task, especially with a year Volta Diana, because
I agree with you.
Again, no check here in the last two elections, no crano, MPP to me or my opinion, any thing more than 15%.
Absolutely.
Yes,
absolutely.
And Sasudi Aquafatun who should say, Move Jumaya papa.
No, I agree. And it's something that he is committed to share. For example, when you said before, Omampeni, Abedeche Dr. Mahmoud Bamia, Ebabe Kayaho, Aye, running mate. Now there was similar situation in the north. We had a similar, in fact, there were certain regions in the north, Ukraine, PNC, CCP, Ukraine, seats were saying. But ever since our chance, say, or advocacy for your party, or chance, say, or Kasa, am I a party, not sure, listen, that is not the case. This is a national party with a national character that embraces everybody in the country, black, white, green, yellow, red. We've improved in the northern part of Ghana. In fact, the greater northern region, Ansana Ebeche moved to Savannah and Northeast. Now it was 31 seats. That 31 seats there were. Now NDC will move about 27. And now MPP will move by 4. And then we know as a result of Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia advocacy in Medjugorje, and then you are telling them, you try NDC. There was 16 of the seats, and an MPP over 15, 1-5. And it tells you that he has shown the results a lot, and he's going to continue to show that results in the other areas to ensure that your party, a better day in 2024. It's a very huge task. It's a daunting responsibility, but so are our strengths, so are our capabilities, and we are going to work together to deliver.
My final question here, again, showdown, or Kasobema, Mampini Dada Mahama showdown, Dr. Bawumia. And UTNDC for now, say, Bia, Dr. Bawumia, NDC for Shrunu, and Tina, one year be Bia, say, Bia, Mama, presidential candidate in my MPP, Contrary to that, NDC for some more can say again, quote unquote, Dr. Bawumia, the cool chop. Now, Munukra say, quote unquote, or a liar. Ninsem be bria, what can ye 2016, 2020, or mobile bemu, or more intimate crying ye. enti ono de so ono kra no be di MPP ni man kai ku chop mom but ono so be ma showdown
omo koda senior and omo koda and omo how mo. You see the NDC for no they omo da omo nyane they haven't realized what is happening across this country. And see, they are still living in Brofumuno, metaphorically, I'm going to say, fool's paradise. I grow a woman, and we will shock them come election 2024. Imagine you now say, they are going to election 2024 with MP focus on the woman to move to me. See, that's not what is going to happen in 2024. We are not going to go into 2024 and say, yeah, Montua Bamajo Mohammed because MPP and Tinia. That's not why and how we are going to go into election 2024. Election 2024, yeah, because near share, Obia Pai di Obedi or my women, a choir of fast would be panel. Unfortunately for the NBC, they are bringing a candidate who has been president before. And your friend Ababa Catcher at the bar may say, me the senior. What about the Mampenia be the cheddar? Position up Dr. Baumia Kwana what say only a vice president in maybe or Kaya on ye obey you. The Momo candidates with this opposition no a pain. Or this opposition in Vienna was transferred by your Mampeni or Mampeni no Dr. Mahmoud Bamia on ye bida. But your mama is excellency why your Mampeni da. It's the obey to me I want to me yenim dada. So we want to concentrate on our internal elections. Yeah. That's a year internal elections in the 2024 campaign now. See, I could do Bosome from whole constituency. Yeah, Pong can't tell Bosome from whole constituency. MPP 4 by almost year into Mama Jomahamo. You be say Jomahama by 8 years as vice president and as president. Bosome from for baby son said, then I will hear my. If yeah, they say, Omampenia Bedi as vice president, also no buying, then I'm here my senior. We are going to run the 2024 elections based on issues. The best penny, near measure, the issue will be a show card. You do what? That is when we will see the difference between His Excellency Dr. John Dramani Mahama and Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia. And some of you say, the Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia, a candidate, a walk in the park, Moma. Yeah, we will give them a showdown campaign 2024. One that the NDC will be shocked because Ghana 4 are still in the 1992-96 days, where about one breast one near the matches, any kerosene, any tomatoes, and we receive with to Abamaye. Imagine say you have quiet to election 2024 on the back of the things MPP could not do. No, you have into election 2024 on the back of the things MPP has done and the things NDC has done, and we are going to measure. And the people of Ghana are going to vote based on their autonomy and the other person. Okay. And I can tell you, sector by sector, the final one by one, the NDC cannot match the APP. No, correct. They may be brave to me, but don't go on any Kakrana Yano. The Cassia to put the NDC by Ombe and one. You probably several percentage points, and that is why we are going to beat them in the election 2024. I
see. Okay, yeah, that's it. But okay, I hope say multi copyright am Canada Japan showdown there.
Oh, say you don't know. Can they say you don't know? It's yeah, crowd copyright showdown because you Cuba and
I see.
And it's supposed to be some don't use copyright.
Yeah, just yeah.
You don't know. No, can say. We are going to do it. MPP is one united party. We have an internal contest, no doubt about that. But as a united party going into election 2024, I can assure the people of Ghana that we will give them that unity.
Dennis Miracles Aboagye Kasama aye Dr. Bawumia campaign team no penfo no ba kwa wo mo ka ho a wo mo boa no pay neat 100.9 so no asugoi ye din komo ye hwe nsem a ekoso o man Ghana mu amanyo sem ho komo ani atranse kwesi Aboagye mi Ghana Montie Ghana Montie Ghana Montie Ghana Montie all the sampa Kasia bo ko wakata monsa amaya
ABOAGYE 100.9. KWASI Bonkwe.
Mamin can comments nibi awoye jumedie. So Alex Kofi Yarani Delta Commandos Research says, I know environmental agency and their politicians will act as if they are working after the quarry explosion. They should stop their armchair leadership and do the needful to protect lives. And the no crew. Omet is any omuye juma man so omunya hwe. Bani say dia bohunya ba sore any gidi. Richard Amasaman says Ghana MONTIE. Now another explosion. In the western region. Honorable Kwabena Ochidako Mensama, shut up. What has happened to the Apiati Explosion Committee and the millions of cities are collected? Building the Ghana we want together with JDM will account for every peso collected from the suffering Ghanaian. Another week is back. Heavenly Father, protect us and bless us in your name. Amen. Now, Ghanaians have seen that NPP government is better than JDM and his party NDC. Look at the new cocoa price, first time in the history of Ghana. Well done, NPP government. Opari Suhum. It looks like the end of the NPP is not far. Why all these leaked audios and videos tape? Hey, Abladi, if you come zongo takrade. The vice president must be serious a bit. Upon all this mess, you are still thinking of showdown. We'll live to see. TK Sphincters. You don't like the showdown, right? Explosion again. Minerals Commission boss master be sacked. Simple. Labi from easily gone. And Sake Papa no. The game called politics should be played with much decorum, but not on the note of political mafia tactics, because there is no accurate, proper mechanism that watches over the watchman. Aaron Babako Kokomisa, Accra. The showdown is between Kennedy Japan and Dr. Bamia, but the one who Ghana needs now is Kennedy Japan. Is the only hope to break the 8 if not the NPP should forget 2024. Yao Edu, Silver Corner, Mataheko. Does it matter if the IGP was the one who sent his boys to record the coup to remove him? Does it matter if the IGP was the one who leaked the said tape? He has the responsibility to protect himself, to protect us, and must do whatever it takes to achieve exactly that. Patrick, Accra. This NPP administration is full of incompetent men. Listen to them, especially Mustafa Hamid praising his worst NPP administration ever. NPP supervised the loss of over 60 billion Ghana cedis. Alai Baba, Medina. Need 100.9 Ghana MONTIE sinu asiogwe kwabrane akosha safon kame ho kwesi ABOAGYE no pay ye di dwume mamemra na kasima be du 9 na nkono aboy wo msen room na yentie nsem ne bi mfide obon krata no.
Yo, Kwesi, Mamemfa, the new crusading guide. Now, the new crusading guide now, Ocha say, Africa, your natural resources, no. I was say, Omanfo nyamfa so free so pa. We edu conference no e course wo and nam so amana ba beto dwasa. Now, what I say crucial time the my MPP for. It is a crucial time na say MPP for woman come one na ora lankwadwo cheramantin aredro sei ana why na dwen se wo nko bio ya wabekan na so o mantimi anka omo ho ammom na omo mu chapa de a ebe problem pa de amom the new crusading guide na ebo amane wa ha wo chese say talo wo mo ebo energy minister abaso say Jubilee Southeast first oil no wo mo nsa kanti onimonya for Matthew Opoku prempe and omo bo na baso wa ha sei no said the medical can winiba see KWASI parliament they said the KWASI parliament when I do e wo winiba ho esan say onimonya for afenyo ma kenkyere said the omuzi aye ho no ama omani age ho nti so my ready omo twen omo eno ho asem so aba ewo the new crusading guide the wo krata ni
na me dom wasukọ wo de bakrata daily guide mu no na wate awie ye Saturday ho na woye amamre ekoso fefefe ewotepa eno asantemantim etitire bebre no na kwase bie Minister of Agriculture Honorable Brian Champon afe Chief Executive Officer Makoko Board Dr. Joseph Boahiedu na wo board chairman so Peter McMenu na afe Ashanti Regional Minister Ghana Mampene His Excellency Nana Danko Akufo-Addo Yewra Fifi Boafo de onna no wodi MC na watra se kwakwa akuafo mate denne bag no ane ye ton 800 Ghana cedis yenne 800 Ghana cedis de o de be dey ekura wa odi ko domu apenasa enti ya peja ya de free 800 Ghana cedis ade ko 1308 hooray na brama mpani na na aduguso a wo kasa pe ana akuafo yi wo mu timirika free ni padom no mu wo mbe gina podium no wanim ho ene ya nyom to ne yasa yate den no yate den ne omu bo sha na mampani chasa otuni koko akuafo ho eno nti ena koko bo sha de na tie kane no ana akuafo ho kire wonum no ene ya peja ede ko 1308 ya akwa ya ni chesempa de ama koko akuafo
Mamifa the custodian the Ubokrata na the custodian the Ubokrata ba mane wa ha se yi owura wuntumi no che se koka ma na ni bre papa koka ma na ni bre wa santemante ma bra na omoto aba no na se de koka si ma no eni se do ma na ni si bre wo ho no enne ma no so che ska no eti the custodian na ebo ho amane YEA wo mo manyamfa so e de afri sika aban de ama wo mo efiti adwuma se no eno mo che se nya de ombema aban ombema na te atofom da bi se de esi etie no wo mo ye de ombetimi bia sika de ama mo no mo de be ya adwuma na wo ma ye ni yie se de be ya enkonko hye ba bi na ati se ukogi sika no ukodi da bi why se wo mo eboa mabunu no ho asem so wo de obokrata ni nyina mu NDC ena wo che se afipinu ne aduonu Professor Pesa White ena okasa eje se omo ye misleadi omo eno omo na enam omo sayoso ema omo edi nkugo wo afimpinu ne aduonu mienum o se ye NDC fo no ana omo ye sa de no eti eno so ho asem no wo de aba wo de custodian de obokrata mu customs for ye nhwehwemu de afa 2 shipping lines ena fa agent bi omo kire se document no mo ka ho asem no enye document papa omo didi dwa eti ye no ho asem ha ena fa yi wo chese koko ebo no se ya pejima kogina o ha mu chichemu aduosia me se chiri ponum 63.5% ama eno so the custodian de obokrata ebomu amane anope
na ateli guide de abakrata fa toso di ba ko no wa kire se epo bia nipa bonefo bi kobo ye edefa majority leader ya wasan ya soafo a wose mrasebedefie wasan ye mrasebetani ma adese e wo soame ononyamfo se chemensa bonsu ho no apaska ankwa ankosiaga na sa nipa bonefo yi odi obi a ebeto abonten na watie wie ya na nkofo ka ho asem se ononyamfo se chemensa bonsu ana wode sa asem ya tuja aba beto dwa se enya nokore na nipa krokro a woye sa tape no wo United States of America wo no kura abampo aba be panichew na ne krata no a wodi pie ye no na wo sre Ghana mampeni na na Danko Akufo-Addo na be de kire Dr. Alhaji Mahmoud Bawumia afa General Secretary Justin Kodi Afrempong na former General Secretary John Buadu se asam no aba beto dwa no enya nokore ampanso sampanimfo nyina ehunu nokora ewa asem no mu na sa tape ebeto dwa no na eka nsem bi ede fa sampanimfo ya mebobɔ wonum tin no ho na no mu tese ayi wononyamfo se chemensa bonsu na de beto dwa entempa no wode krataa pia abɔnten a wɔkyerɛ sɛ ɛnyɛ nokorɛ asɛm no wɔnim ho maate na saa asɛm kuro yara ɛna aba abɛtɔ dwa sɛ nnipa no a wɔyɛɛ saa tape no saa na wɔwɔ USA enti deɛ ɛbɛtɔ dwa a na ɛfa onimnyamfoɔ sɛ ɛtɛmɛnsa bonsu ho no ɛyɛ fake ɛnyɛ nokorɛ bi anim ɛnyɛ wɔno na ɔyɛɛ saa tape no
saa nso ɛna ɛnɛ yi Ghanaian Observer ɛna wɔbɔ amaneɛ wɔ ha sei a wɔka wuntumi chama wuntumi ɛkyerɛ sɛ koka ma ne tough time pa abra na wɔn ɛkɔto aba ɛwɔ regional contest no wei kratafa ɛtɔ so du wɔ Ghanaian Observer ɛna wɔkyerɛ sɛ abra no wɔn ɛto aba no sɛdeɛ n'ani si bere yɛ ne sɛdeɛ ne ho si hyehyɛ no ɔse ei enti sɛsie sɛ meka sɛ me nkɔ bie wa ɛdeɛ na ɛbɛsie na wɔse ɛduru baabi kora mpo no na wɔte fam wɔhyɛ da tena fam baabaa ne nan mu ma afei ne na adwene mu nyinaa yɛ no kɛsɛ ne ɛsiane sɛ sɛdeɛ koka si ma no butu ɔse koka ma n'ani bere yɛ paa eti afei na ato ani bere ɛna sɛ duru ntɔkwa saa nso na ɛyɛ yi a na ato ne akekakeka no nyɛ sɛ bia ntɔkwa pipe na mmom na ɛwɔ so ɔma n'ani yɛ den na ɔwurawuram etu ɔmo mba bɛto aba delegate no ɛna ɔma n'ani yɛ den wɔ mu a ɛma ne di nkunim na koka deɛ ɔbɔ n'aba so paa ɛwɔ saa kwan no so
yɛnkɔ ama no so nkɔdi nkɔmmɔ yɛne Honorable Davis Opoku ɛntwetwe nkɔmmɔ mmarahyɛ badwani price so yɛ saa asɛm yi a ɔde ato dwa about it will be suicidal for Alan Kyerematen to go independent. Well, ebi adwenkyerɛ nsusuɛ ne sɛ ɛbɛyɛ a Alan Kyerematen ɔnkɔ ɛyɛ independent. Wɔde n'adwenkyerɛ ato dwa. Honorable yɛda ase mu akɔ ababa ne TFM so.
Meje so mini abema.
Na mpomwe.
Oko.
Well, so nsɛm yi a story kyerɛ sɛ yes wɔde to dwa about Alan Kyerematen ɛbɛyɛ suicidal. So ɔbɛka so ɔkɔ independent. Boy na menimetie fo ntimi nya ɛyɛ ntiaseɛ ne yie paa. Ne ntia wo ka no saa no.
Oh, they didn't kind. I mean, for na because we call City TV. Na in my analysis, no, say na Professor Jumbo. HHM say my options I would draw. Now one of the options is say Racha Mati everything I call independent. I mean, and I concluded so I don't think that Mr. Kyerematen ever sad because about MPP one. Since 1992, a Yeti party would the movie be our place of Betty Koy and Akonya Sabi so Sabio Nipasano. Yes, sure, pass what person will call independent. The what can I say? And yet they are over contested president in the Pio. But on family two just way in with MPP Kono. No, be MPP me, my party. Because we are a member of the party. So, a very difficult say, because we are independent. The idea, I will say this is small.
Oh, okay. But, say, being so free, say, quiet party no so dina fashion no. Nya dia ebe boano nti, or dom, and so a party no, nti, ebe dia, Ghana for so crown so ebi epeno. Enti ebeya enkwonye no antinsim no anso nya ne de.
Well, a domina party is an American. It was largely because of support. So MPP, them support man. Meaning so when I think so the independent. Me am MPP, major MPP, Marco support to independent candidate. So I prefer a party for no be no. Sana omagine by your of course nipa a beginning but I don't think we've got into that stage and it's not a discussion that we should be having now. But being because you're a party man and you're support to know.
I see. Which means that this is not the best of decision. Say wakase wo ye bibi krasa and mom fam support to Fantanechi.
Oh, so I know the nature say the reason why we born together, which is the MPP, now we freeze our bracket. You know, I cannot support anybody apart from an MPP candidate. Yeah.
So my loyalty, is not per se, even though yes, not Motanechino, and yet ebia Alan Kyerematen o baby obefobia na mudinechi, but my loyalty is to the party.
Of course, the loyalty in there.
loyalties to the party first. The party first. And then any other interest will come. But the loyalty, because of the belief in the ideals of the MPP, that is why we have all supported.
Mimbu Sausa, asema na obi itiefo bako say okay hu hia no pa anytime yene mpenfo be din command since you now you be I mean what time fans okay mpenfo amoso mode ma ho den ta ye ora lanchamantin echi no mimbu sa bra ora lanchamantin say wo free or withdraw from November 4 abato no MPP obetu franka no ogina ni nsem no bi odebetu dwa no wo kire se one tena honum saying na netitafo ya mmuro mu enkuo mu enyom basabasa ne ne ka ho enti se ebia netitafo ye de omefa sa ateti no mu de wo free mu ne ne ka ho na oni na asem bisa nyina ne se enti orala nchamanten ne opeso kire Ghana for ne se nka yeto abai super delegate conference ene onya abadodo na ate se bia ne Dr. Baumia nyaaye no ena nka mpo Dr. Baumia nso be nya ate se ne onu no nyaaye no a nkasa no obeka na nka obeka se wo free mu because yeah no ne titafo na ya kaka ade enu nti no free mu no.
Well opening in some more kind meaning say that is the only reason watching side na the issues of kind idea general secretary of the party now responded to her partner she said one more year say but the decision for him not to go again, that is his decision, and I think that we all must respect it.
That's Honorable Poku na Otesi and no AD and command pay a voyage media sui. Mrashe Genio Janum say man price, so that's Honorable Davis Opoku. Need 100.9 Ghana Montie soon as you go Sabri non Kroma Memra na yen view the bon crata non common na your discussion segment no so yen fair no so beto aso. Alright.
Abusia for the bakata delicate yetia or the bossman or buam phone yabetua. Ghana a national under 17 team na brantie onimbo bosse na ofri a Kampong Football Academy and na okopie mu ewo under 17. Na wo pra kakra woni kotoje wo mu de no ekọ hospital kase wo Dubai Medcare Orthopedic Hospital se onkonkwaji ayarese na Dr. George John ya wo ye doctor kase pa ana wo se no a woni Dr. Prince Pambo ana ekoye na santia owura Kampong Canada Japan edi abrantie kopie mu wo ho ne se normally samrantie bobo na so mu pra ni ato wonu mu ajeje mu se timbe no wobo afa eba no hospital bills ya nipa no abebo kasa na wantumi amobo obi o na no na camport so won dia wanya ne sa enti abrantie epra ne kotoje no hu ana yede ne kopie mu wo Dubai yakwa akwose no akoye ne surgery kama aya successful mu se nim kura se ente abrantie besa back na waba besi akan bio na bossman obo en water se wodampanimfo ase papa titru Kampong Football Academy penipa woda no kire se wonim players bebre ya wo mu bobo na so wo mu pra ni atu wonu mu ajeje mu sa ba sa woda wo mu ada ne di ade akire ne die nani eso na German fo coach no na wati awie ye en wo mu ball friendly match Japan fo she wonum 4-1 na first pa nanka wo mu coach ba ku bi o honum no a no wo de sempo yi mi wura fini de no wo ye good o ono kura na de wo mu je World Cup no wo mu tese o ono nya de nti wonko na Hans Flick mra Hans Flick ba ya afa de nkuguo nko a ana womu edi ana wote awie Japan se womu 4-1 se abai ede be ho a enti coach no womu asake no na ball ba ko amedi ewie aye abrantie nema da Silva okọ Brazil fo abakosemu a na nipa a wahye goal pa kese wo honom aye Pele na Pele yi obi a ga awiase nyina ba no bɔɔbɔ mu a wate din pa yie efiri 1971 ho ɛbɔɔbɔ saa na goals a wɔhyɛ ya na wɔde yɛ top scorer ɛwɔ Brazil no abranteɛ Neymar da Silva waba abɛtwa no na watua wie yɛ nyame nko a na fafie nkiya nti asɛm de awura yi wɔyɛ dwumtuni yɛfrɛ no Wendy Shea wɔde ne kaa no saa ne jeep fɛfɛɛfɛ na wakyerɛ Wendy wɔ akyire no ɛna tipa track bi sɛ tipa track na deɛ na ɛha no wo ɛna wɔde kɔpem Ghana ne dwumtuni a wɔto nyom de gyegye yɛni ɛnyame nko a but nyame afafie ɛma me no kase ne wɔfampo yɛ onanyamfo Jeff Kunadu wokɔ epuema ntemu a ɔno no wɔyɛ MPP regional chairman ɛkora abɛtwete ya wɔkyerɛ sɛ na wɔfa ase no ne ho yɛ zia deɛ ɛyɛ na mmom ɛhyɛn no deɛ
it's a Facebook post
kampo deɛ sɛ deɛ yɛ hyɛn nipa nkwa na hia a wɔsɛ kaa enti kaa ne deɛ asɛe but awura no adeɛ by the grace of God ne ho yɛ hagye for rain so esi adeɛ otumi ne nam ɛwɔ America na enum wɔ baabi deɛ na yɛse yɛ kampo no ba sisi yi deɛ wayɛ free otumi wuro mu ɛwɔ street na mmom adeɛ ne da so da ne nan nti wɔ mu check no.
Now, I come na minim say over the weekend, I think it's Chelsea old players no. One more bobo bio. Minim so who my Kelesian go na. O free here dey no. A man for say kasa say at an age na hwe say ni we see bobo free no bobo e kra dia say what that's so bobo you.
Enka Black Stars. But over kwesi ahoɔden no wɔ hɔ.
Yeah.
Ahoɔden no wɔ hɔ. Ɛna onim bobo minim bi a na owo project bi wɔ n'ani so nti na ma ofiri bobo mu no. But ahoɔden no wɔ hɔ.
Yeah.
Ahoɔden no wɔ hɔ pap. And am I a kakai the good old days? My Kelesian tina midfielder who say yes. Abrantia no ho den onim bobo pa. Me kai say UK krampo. Ebra no wɔ Chelsea no. Okay, so kai say eduru baby kra wo mu enwone no. Say eba no 50-50 boss and wo mu friend the boo. Eba no 50-50 boss wa wo abetwe nan. And I said, "Yeah, or ye nanim what de bano." And to omu complain ama. Omu concern the clip nina omu one and samasa. Yani and nim sam fam bobo. Saw with two and nim. A drew 50-50 boss wa. And cacao since soon van go home.
Around over the weekend, I'm saying round so unim say ebani need FM ashama phone su tie papa.
Wow.
Yes, we tie papa na kwesi ade atwe when I'm say areho sembisi wo honum say ashama edwanu. Say jato mu ma shops be 40 shops kra ma niama hye be bia bam say si omo ton mu beans ni grains ni sa niama no say omo pa no omo kan ye enti we de ashama dwom ashama titiu mu amoton ade e wo ye ashama market ono mu sin amo kan ye no so we de nyame monkose pa
oba kwesi yam fa ye fidie so na ye nsra mu ama won say mpenimfo nta wani enkohwe won ka municipal assembly regional minister nadmo mpenimfo amomata na adehye nso a nsem wo bi a mobetumi akoboa won no yesre mo se monkoye wonum agwadifo no wo sika ne ye mehe
eno ni asem
na sika kakra wode akofa ne yama aba
eno ni asem
ejabetomu a ebehye ni nyina de madawuruma ye nyina ye nkambom na ye nkohu wonum mobo kakra na sabi mpeni sa wonyonko da no woda agwadifo amu wa ashama
monkose na ukoya nso no baako ampese ye DJ tiefo ebia kwan omampanyi dada John Mahama se why say one ye spectator why no so no ye citizen enti bibia wono so kire na adwen wo ho se weekend di omampanyi am se tepa ene ode tudwa se koko tisia no watum tigana ya doton tisia so si watum ana almost about 3 hours ago Rajon Dramani Mahama akwatro bibia fasa akoko ntumuyi mu enti mame kan tie for madam na kwabena atimi abomodi a kire mama e Niaura John Dramani Mahama Kwako Chirino say NPP's cocoa pricing smoke and mirrors deception. The government just announced increase in the farm gate price of cocoa. Cocoa is a rip-off of our hardworking cocoa farmers and their families who continue to sustain our economy through their toil. With the international market price surging to a 46-year record high of $3,600, the government should have given our cocoa farmers their fair share of the international FOB price. Sadly, the government has chosen to give them a paltry 1,308 Ghana cedis per bag, constituting only 52.7% of the FOB price of the product on the international market. This is unfair to our cocoa farmers, who have been worse off since the NPP took over the reins of government in 2017. In 2016, my government, in addition to the free fertilizer and free cocoa seedlings program, gave cocoa farmers 66.06 of the FOB price of cocoa. This NPP administration should have built on this foundation. They have rather increased the operational expenses of cocoa board and reduced the international FOB share for the farmers. Cocoa farmers certainly deserve better. Amampeyida da John Mahama.
Yo. Abusuafo de ofa kwesi kan ye. Aye kanema mpene His Excellency John Dramani Mahama eno waka se. Sa cocoa buo no a mampeni na na do se. One na ban aye de ebi nye ebi da no. Aye dada akra. Dada akra. Ekuafo no ana wo dada wonum keke. Na senti a wo kire mu ni wase. Ena anu yala anu wote se mampeni na na do danko akufu ado. Akọ tu cocoa buom. Wotre se chi a. Aye cocoa akuafo ni wo mabusua. Ena wo koso ama ahotre ni wo hia adokro wom. Ukọ international market ya. Bese 46 years ni. We na ya wure koso akosoro pa. $3,600. Ya enkasasa aban Emma cocoa kuafo first say international FOB price no. Awra wosam kra wanti bida. Aban oye ni tusan pick. Enu wasa da pone wokituwe bi kitikiti. Aya 1,308 per bag. Ediama womu. Ye 52.7% per international market dia no. Enu wade be da cocoa kuafo. We ya papa cocoa kuafo bra mu bre. Free 2017. Aba we edi cocoa kuafo akwan ye hiemu a na wonumpo 2016. Ya nana ban kure free akunya so no. Fertilizer oye ni free. Cocoa aba ode ma wonum free. FOB no satam kura na ye 66.06%. Enso MPP aben. Waya na adwene se cocoa kuafo ena obamu omu akwa ahunyenyem ni ahokyere mu pa ne nam cocoa board so tidi omu ye aya ne yapa se omu anwene cocoa kuafo ho na cocoa kuafo nso e deserve better.
I see. Okay. Meba be kan ho asem kakra before yeah, meba. Ura Mustafa Gbandi NDC Deputy General Secretary na ensem aba beto dwa chese sa woye kira wo mo pese wo mo ye NDC amanyuku no Arise Ghana efa Bank of Ghana ho no so wo mo tena asem no so wo court na ye say nyaba beto dwa na cheso Chief Justice pe and obetimi asset up as a court to say judge na pese ye gi sa nkomo mu enchechim kakra ora band ye da say mo akwa baba ni TFM so well so sa nkomo ye pese nya entiase wo ho so akwa kosi sen ne tete che say Chief Justice say ono obese take court to say judge o emu nkomo pa ne sen
so see ana me te ho asem na the lawyer Otidwam the name bebre yakodan court back on demonstration I yeah demonstration no anya ntokwa anya etu ena ekuta anya ajan ena ekuta yeah court Bank of Ghana na ya kɔkɔkyerɛ owura Addison sɛ Ghanafoɔ bɔ no paa nka ɔmamahwɛ esikakyɛm so ɛwɔ Bank of Ghana. Ayɛ a me sɛ ɔne nkurɔfoɔ bi aka bom ɔne finance minister ne aban mpanyinfoɔ aka bom abɔ Ghana ka ɛka no a wabɔ ɛde abrɛ Bank of Ghana no ɛbɛteki over 20 years ansa na yɛtumi atua saa aka no na the Bank of Ghana no asan so agyina yie sɛ nka ɛbɛyɛ yie a anka ɔmfa ne dibrɛ no ɛnto nkyɛn na ɔmfim because neɛ Ghanafoɔ sɛ wɔmmra mɛyɛ as governor of Bank of Ghana no wantumi anyɛ ɔhaw na ɔde abrɛ Ghanafoɔ. Policefoɔ sɛ yɛyi ɔmo mpene nti yɛde akɔdan court. Ɛnam sɛ yɛmpɛ si yɛbɛbu mmara nti na yɛde kɔdan court. Na wɔman yi mu no constitution no nso ɛkyerɛ sɛ oni obi nya asɛm na ntiaseɛ nim a court na yɛde kɔdan. Na at all material times no na yɛsɛ court no ɛma justice. Na yɛfɛ bibi justice a it can be either ways. So who are what they are now court crown court bit me a buetia. It is justice. And now who are what ammonia no court behe and sem no ne facts no na wabua. Na say woman muna court empese better na ma Ghana for justice. So I don't know when baby I do. Second one, electoral commission, sir, I can see a registration. Now yen ye kwa can see as political parties. And I will say, would the registration no ever a district capital. And a political parties, you share your name. After number one, or the cost. The two political parties, so young as well. You need to train a you go study a coyman. O share consequences be a Ube kaka na so be from Kakra ni ho moto. It be a 40 kilometers, 50 kilometers, it be 100. It be crowd hono. Ube transio and sana what in ya betruding. Aban no jitum o panyin na nu ya ka se o jitum se ye wo hawo. Ye wo hawo a enkofo a ye boa wo mo pa na ye Ghana fo a wo mu ni adwuma. Sɛ de be ya o hawo no wo mo de no ebebra fom. Na ye nyina ye jitum se o hawo ho no. Na wo say mabu no a wo mu ni adwuma ye hwɛ the number of graduates are they training out every year. Wo mu ni adwuma. Na nipa ni hwɛ ekurase ba bi ye na adwuma no. Wo so on for card on metra district capitals for 5 days, 6 days and saa na watimi a register. Meanwhile, records actually say even in the past I used over 6,000 registration centers. Kurano Ghana for be brain to me cranya intro. And I said you have to make the registration centers accessible to all Ghanaians. And this meeting Swaja now the registration center to her. You have not made it accessible to me by law. And you see Mumra court and him when the political parties in any above and the Akodan court. MPP for any government and a shelter Boni Chilena Womudi say Mabuna Omuye 5-time voters no. Sabio Abino Anye Juma Abon Asa Omino. Mabuna Omonia Bresa Womba to Abatia Abainwe. Na Oman Penny John Dramandi Mahama Abedi president no. Woman person woman access normal register. And also crown MPP for SI almost to say wow Eba Bonte because the woman there and someone here can almost fuaso if idiano omun fuaso. And to make cases to say MPP any EC ni government NASRDW. Apart from that, all major political parties at the court say Ebeya court Emuma Ghana for Sebi ne adwuma no ayemre kakra amagana fo na yetimi aye yenka sel registration yenye yenka sa magana fo nturodin yenka sa yebetu EC offices mu yesi adwuma na o person wo ye no
it is not connected to the grassroots. There can a grassroots, yeah, you feel KWASI, yeah, you feel baby a car, coin, yeah, you feel baby and Suatwa and Moma, you will tobre. Some of the villages are even disconnected. So a be yanka since a near Mumukaka, Nagana for Hontom, and dear. Now, Chief Justice, me, subsuming the right of the Ghanaian to the court and access to justice delivery to herself. Now I got to bridge there. You drew why ever heard you.
Okay. Mustafa, if that's it, basically, I'm paying Yamisha Papa. Mustafa Bandi, Deputy General Secretary, NDC Amanyukono, and Unino, Yanini Dean Komokakran pay away a Jimmy. So make us a studio, no I'm saying, and Penny Fatna say, Ya Sanitano, a political analyst, what transferred Osman. Communication team member of the NPP, Alhaji Nazir Mohammed, communication team member of the NDC. And pay studio no. Before me and say transition babe boy, your discussion segment, your drink share, Breno Aswan, Issa, Babe DA and Komono. Before me more makwaba, my main kind comments nibi, Modiaba, and no so at time one. I'm saying my drink share, and pay a way and Komo boy, yeah boy. One here says, I wish I'm a lawyer so that I could file an injunction on Honorable Atachia-led committee to invite the IGP to appear before the committee because they are to probe a leaked tape and not the Ghana Police Service. Elisha from Usu. You don't have to be a lawyer before you can go and seek any redress at the court. But you and once a lawyer, why? And sister obey a lawyer and sign. DJ O'Malley and YOC Goss. So please, all patriots should come together and focus on the breaking the 8 and stop anything that can destroy the chances of breaking the 8. Dr. Bamia is not ready for power because he's not ready to scrap a gold for oil policy, a policy that is not beneficial to any Ghanaian but Indians. Kofi Ajiman, Aikan Doblo. Ibrahim Ashaman says the cocoa farmers are very happy and have vouched to maintain the NPP government for 2 more terms. When did he say that? Besa Kasante from Abuso Kain. What did I hear Dr. Bamia saying? Yeah, he is the cheapest among all the candidates. Somebody who is recognized by Google as the biggest liar in the whole of Africa. Even his own previous words will campaign for the NDC. I see. Next time, if you send without a name, I won't read it. Kasaman Kasi says the NPP has nothing good to offer. What they can do is what we are seeing, we've seen for the past 7 years. Asaman Kasi. The NPP government is the only government that thinks about the future and welfare of Ghanaians. So we should all support the NPP to break the 8. Eric Buedi, Patriotic Voices, Bechem. Mr. Abatua, so as someone says, judiciary is the final arbiter of disputes. But if the masses lose confidence in the court, the end result is disastrous.
Ghana Montie. Ghana Montie.
Hey, catch it. Listen in here. And you ma beto to dia me baba no hwade no. Twem so betumi a. Hey, asew. Hey, now beka. Ya John to mami and duku portmanteau. This way chocolate drink. Na kan wo hwe afibia so beri ni waware ne a. This way chocolate drink. Na kan sia. Oh, asew. Udan kwanu tumu ho. Me be mo anu so hye kwa de aka ho. Uhade a wapi ho. Ukasa batete. Eda fom ho. This way chocolate drink.
Kratch obepe baba ware.
Asew.
Ye fia say this way chocolate drink ya sorry no pa no ne yenom ye be hwe fridge nom no se snack ye nya hoho a no ne de serve wo mo ye didi wie ne ye pe bibia bogu ya de so a this way chocolate drink ne yenom and this way no ti ano a he se kire wom koko wom brick wom bibia wom ade wo hia ne so se
this way chocolate drink
de wo hia ani so se
FDA ahwe se adwede nkrato mu agye atum se eye
Cool, fresh and trendy with a new look. Makes you feel real good, that refreshing vibe. Satisfies you right just the way you like. Do you know? Do you know? Do you know? Ain't gotta do it alone. Specialized makes you flow. Anytime, anywhere. Specialized feel different. Always think specialized. Special ice, natural mineral water. Feel different. Think special. This advertisement has been vetted and approved by the FDA.
Beat 100.9 Ghana Montier Suni 23 minutes after 9. So studio one say Alaji Naziru Muhammad Atnasi Ya Sanita on so Atnasi Farosma Atnasi Alaji Akwaba.
Yeah.
Nema mutisendia.
Alhamdulillah.
Ya dasi ana pesi wenya ya habutre. Ya Akwaba.
Yo so brokers.
Na menim se woni ayi enuanum sao. This is here white is synonymous to Kenofurata. Very synonymous to Kenofurata, finance minister. So I'm sure say you know, unya say white but no unya Kenofurata.
I am medin for your medin in Dibi.
You can not say.
Oh, Yamiadum.
Nice one. Nice. Okay, that's it. Now, Fat, Akwaba.
He's a rapper.
We have a code here. Okay. So, me pesi ati sa me fi say because the work rata no dodo na aka ho asem. Enne asemo. We hear Daily Post there no say of new cocoa price. The Akufo-Addo Bawumia government has cheated poor Ghanaian farmers again. NDC. The Chronicle. Unprecedented cocoa price hit record 1,308 Ghana cedis per bag, highest in West Africa. Okuafo atedende. Daily Graphic, government increases cocoa prices back up from 800 Ghana cedis to 1,308 Ghana cedis. Ton now 20,943 from 12,800 Ghana cedis. Dodo na kanwasem. Highest cocoa prices in 50 years. Really? Is that so? Government increased producer price to 1,308 Ghana cedis per bag. Well, I think the daily statement, this one, you are doing a bit of propaganda. The Finder, cocoa price up 63.5%, highest in 50 years, and farmers welcome it with spontaneous jubilation. That's what my brother Elvis in Soka. That's the Finder. Farmers rejoice as Akufo-Addo announces historic 1,308 Ghana cedis as price per bag of cocoa, the highest in West Africa. Well, Adosu, Omuna Kanwasem. Interestingly, Omanpenyi Dada John Mahama, Akotrubi be on social media, that's Facebook. Now can say MPP's cocoa price smoke and mirrors deception. The government just announced increase in the farm gate price of cocoa is a rip-off of hard-working cocoa farmers and their families who continue to sustain economy through their toil. With the international market price surging to a 46-year record high of $3,600, the government should have given our cocoa farmers their fair share of the international FOB price. Sadly, the government has chosen to give them a paltry $1,300 per bag. That's constituting only 52.7% of the FOB. Price of the product on the international market now, this is unfair to our cocoa farmers who have been worse off since the NPP took over the reins of government in 2017. So the government is saying that in 50 years, they've never had increase. Or this is the highest they've seen so far. Now, former President John Mahama is also saying that these farmers have been worse off since this government took over. In 2016, my government, in addition to the free fertilizer and free cocoa seedling program, gave cocoa farmers 66.06% of the FOB price of cocoa. This NPP administration should have built on this foundation. They have rather increased the operational expenses of cocoa bought and reduced the international FOB share of the farmers. Cocoa farmers certainly deserve better. Yeah, careful. cocoa farmers, cocoa politics. MONTIE.
Progress me that say. Mention my colleagues. First time me share many. I share large. Mention Jamaica far by. More share it in me share will be na progress. To me, if you want to be fair, it is no news at all. In the sense that this is not the first price. Yato kokomu ama akuyafo. Na ehu asema na se obi aka asema ono ofi say price no enye emfata afa ho. From days in memorial from Kwame Nkrumah Bresu be seen there. So obeka ya eye koko ho enti na mateme ho system no e buy because aban no at the time no eye na adwen say cocoa na the major exporting commodity Ghana is capa in terms of our development. Dinanka obe hedge price no akodum pempem so bi nanka ehom faso no ye de develop o man. Na emomu no asantemam anasas akanfo e kan se omompotem ene edua cocoa so much. And for that matter no omon panema yemfa omo ajapade ai na ya beka se de bechichire o man mu ni nyina eno na e de pinchen ba ye makoko price no ma bebre si na CIA fui nso ne o mon crofo e take advantage no mo start say o mo de ha a buy of the day that is coming from buy e didi musa ma a buy to go ba bedru ye ba fast forward to 31 years ago or so of reintroduction of democracy. Cocoa pricing almost every other year or so. Yatum. Now, I bet the opposition will come out to say their mind as to the price increase. Say and same factor. To be very honest again, so we just supposed to the increase of today. Now we pegging it to the world market price. Not just the percentage increase. And idea a sombo papa bia emma Akuyafo, I would say have become the engine of growth in this country in the sense that from the one of our developmental agenda, farmers have been the pivot around which Mpuntu Enenam. And so on morning crofua, ye nim say a manfofo no omo sikapa no yen de oba ye ha no Akuyafo ene a group of people omo eye hiafo pa. So also be kind Akuyafo omo sikapa wo mem ha. Request ahwe wo nya 50 top 50 a. Obeka se omo de kuyayo aye yie. Omo de kuyayo aye development bia. America ye nyina ye nim say just about 3% penny feed the entire population. Ghana, we could have even fed the entire West African sub-region. But because of the way ye normal, yemma akuyafo enya sa confidence na say ukoku emu ayenenti. Every now and then, you politicize your farming system no to a point. They say ne. I never thought, say growing up, I will come and witness a situation now. As I say, I buy a kobo bosia and son of the ato on one kasani kuku as a film. Because I buy a bobosia and son of the kuku into the right increases so the ma in terms of cocoa pricing, it will never be sufficient. And so for me, the former President John Mahama Okano, what they to even the increases in NDC time, the last increase to this particular one, you could see say NDC did better. And I would agree with Ura Mahama in the sense say in their time, fertilizer, which means the fertilizer things I don't subscribe to it because who come important more. I say assassinin, I know assassino. Emre Aira will important more Western no. And wa Aira almost every living thing was I see a man assassinate fertilizer and spray more. And me, I don't subscribe to those chemicals. But then now more a distributive fertilizer no free emakuyafo. I think so cocoa there's a way ubema cocoa na produce more. There's a name for it. Yeah, no pruning. There's a name for it. Yet tinkrofogum. I witnessed some cocoa no baby na nini wona eba be fifino. hand pollination, yes. Yes, indeed. They started that thing, and indeed, I'm happy that the current administration, so it was a very good processor. A makoko, so ya pa, by NBC, I was saying. Aso pa no kuya nino wanyam faswana. Esika kura say so just last year. Akuyafo came to complain kokofo. Say omode omo koko na kogu ho. Na say beye ne yetwe omo ka. Na ko ebo achi bedin. Omo sunye sama. PRO ebe ka kire yen say the money had been transferred at a particular date into their account. It was a Friday or so.
And Pacho, now we have 5 minutes, 33, so just maybe 2 minutes.
It was about Friday or so. 1 week, 2 weeks more, na scanning to my account. Until I buy a horror have not been fair to Okuafo. I would even say, in extension, probably the NDC government. But they are more farming oriented than the MPP, and you can accept that in the sense that Rollins effort to ensure say a bit no Biden no through Mills Mahama and Co. They helped
I said me sure MPP funds workers on by planting for food and jobs.
What is the resource? The planting for food and jobs, we advise to say, make sure at the farm gate you add value to it. They didn't do it. In the Minister Crab country said, it doesn't make sense. At the farm gate, you add value to it. That is when you say, planting for food and jobs. No, it has given us some kind of income regards our economy. In TM say, Okuafo will never get sufficient increases. I know the infantry argument, but I agree with Urajo Mahama as per what he has put in place. Because when I check the last increase plus today's increase, we just opposite to the world price. Let's just say Abai has not been fair to farmers.
Made us see our main call a father, so I'm in Tion, so. Cocoa into me Abbey. I bind the bottom Samrani said, they are 15, is a 50 years, and in the account, a young 2 musada. One more and one of a pija, a dear Gina baby on dear Gina. One penny that dance was a my walker or Chese. What to 2 if we are say drama should be a CC a bone Gina. 3,000, almost about $3,600 in a sea torn. Na my buying said that nye frakadan bia and kasika says what the man 1,308 in crown iswa ka say kwasrosa rather no nya buying no aye ne say cocoa board for and ye PS card do na dia mom enna kuafo na wo mu dua cocoa na so mu nya mfaso no omo dia mom fia bi but ade no say obi kan say wunim sikedi a obi a onim sikedi na bi afan no sika na se o man kakra bi abonse ne ni aso nti I say enada mintiu bad
me that's bebre I mean che otie fo no pay na me ntia also so
ejo so
brother mpanyin fo e ofia no pay na me fa kwenye so na eja me mbo MPP aban abaso eja ni obi ane ni obeka ekuafo so e all the omo so all the omo can pay na wo he eye memenda na program ne koso no president announce increment no say be we de enya say bia obi na akọ friend say akọba say ekuafo begu ho ekuafo na e ho no enyina yehu the kind of excitement and e wo mani so ho well for political purposes you be sorry enya ehu bibi say e o say ekuafo ni nya dodo chen say based on what he the former president indicated, and I think so one point be yeah, bro, and me bro penny, very, very relevant point. We say, on say your cocoa buying mechanisms, regimes in Ghana, no, a regime be our set Udika Pesika, ebe cocoa, no, and sana season the crash as started. And here one factor be a intimate and compete on the international global prices, no, match on that level. It has been the regime since you're starting your cocoa marketing in this country. But one interesting thing is, when the cocoa seasons get starts, it shall say October. Now, President can say there be October, no kwa maybe say ebedru ha cocoa farmers do na no smuggle cocoa out of the country. E de ko amanfo for so kopesika because September ye bosumi bia sikasemompa ye bi school e mofro be ko school. It ekuafo ne tora no mo ho kire mo kese pa September mu. The president they said there be for the first time in the history of our cocoa season no ye mbie no September. Na ekuafo no se bi omo smuggle cocoa no kwa abonten ana ohia sika binti na bia o de ne cocoa da kwakosi awo kraje bosia bi enu kwase koji fro bi ho e ya de ne ha ekuafo no the president in the national year said there be let's open the season now September na yentimi emma akuafo no ho enya akwenya enya sika emfa so so mo ne ma bia no ansa na time usually period na dru. Now one interesting thing is 500 Ghana cedi increments. Me this so any 500 Ghana cedi increment from 800 Ghana cedi to 13,331 Ghana cedis. Adibia so any.
Now, John say na me pese oflo kakra nti na pese me interrupt. Who can be about say bia for political purposes in tie bi o man pin that John Mama betimi di niam bi sin aba betudwa. Away from the politics, yenhwe on the ground say sem no dey atudwa no. Is it really the fact? Okay, fine. And maybe I'll show cocoa price be ejina we are see the international market near year ton no. Any say bia near day mom sisia say near or breaking it down. Is it a fact? And now say you think that it's just politics. That's one. And it's also a fact. I mean, from based on the story, no cry that how chess yes. Man penny the two jano. Yes, even though it be at near man penny that air cano sikanisa. But the Kriafo na announcement in the command no. Omo die omo bo say at least omo no more program na say no. E bo say Emma even omo ko podium no so omo ko akodo man penny say ni ne kaka. So that's also a fact that you can also state in the account. But yen say in your can is it the case and yes are not here because if you just say politics, yeah, I know because it be a fee on man paying that John Mahama Abano. One here bakaso amano say, but let's interrogate it and see. Yeah, your canon yes are not here now.
Perfectly. Me that's be brave. Almost cocoa production or Ghana over the years, you are complaining say your production is very low. We've been complaining this over the years. Mekai said 2011 in it me achieve 1 million metric tons with the latest president Atamos, right? If we all know we are still within the range of 700,000 metric tons every year. Yet mean ko enimu say bio. And over free fertilizer is by yeah. Me am of the view say more we are focusing. But so here output somewhere no with free fertilizer, it didn't yield any result that much in terms of production. It Entamika yes, he has made a point, but where he made the point on no, and ya did because and when because cocoa sebio and yan ton kwan ye Ghana. Cocoa who nyina and a cocoa operations from farming activity, from hand pruning these are all some of the operations that go into cocoa production in the country. So okay say $3,600 Jamai so it's on that level no buying more a certain percentage which is a percentage 50-something%. Enough where we are coming from maybe a free banner say be you to preoccupy and 2 American go be obeso kukudro who started free na kakra from 500 Ghana cedi and be say the president John Mahama a different point of view meaning this okay the figures on my say kosa buy more but when it was 30 any percentage also buy more
sure
it makes it very difficult for you to even make it on a very very solid argument anytime because a political purpose to make a statement say ko to me catch yen say ono no tina baby or free banner as former president so who say and kosa buy more this percentage based on this calculation then we can interrogate his statement at that level. Now, statement to making in Ukraine, Mr. Brand Pay said, me who say a statement he's just making it just to get attention within the space of cocoa issues. Okay. Because what is happening now, let's celebrate it. We want to get more of that. Because we have cocoa production and Ukraine last year, close to 100,000 metric tons of cocoa, and a small Togo and then Cote d'Ivoire. Almost 100,000 metric tons. And Togo export cocoa. Can you imagine? Omo no cocoa, so more export cocoa. Because Ghana for no equipment be the better. And they say no. This is what we are trying to do. So let's all help government. Let's help our cocoa farmers to deal with these challenges. Our cocoa production. The right benefit of my say no free cocoa production. Nenya sadia. Afeni be so afeni be ba. You have to discuss cocoa prices and cocoa issues. But be ko echire no, be wi echire no. Na ye cocoa do na no. Akwa kopie baby any kwasi kopie. Fertilizer for instance, na Ghana fertilizer cocoa board fertilizer not for sale. Obeko Cameroon na Ghana fertilizer ni go. Esa say free nti no. Some of these issues are more in the past. Because the output is what we are looking at. So oma free fertilizer, oma free seedlings. That's output no and you do that much quantity. Sebio some mechanism na emwa. And until I buy yes, you use free fertilizer and free say no, put the fertilizer on the market, let them go and buy for it. And and production dance which I say we are getting somewhere. It's never say on the we say Ekuafo has appreciated the abandaya more because we mean to preoccupy and to make ye ni sa And one important issue I will say, yeah, admitting is that cocoa, marketing in this country has been a forward sales marketing approach. A forward sale because it's say $3,600 and then they took cocoa Ghana how. Yeah, you see the previous one there took cocoa Ghana because we've already sold the cocoa out already. Yeah, the cocoa now invoice now sika abe to cocoa. So sometimes no one more careful, and this has been the regime since I started to cocoa or maimu. And it has been the regime. Let's look at other alternatives. We can get a new system, be a new price system, affecting the current sales of cocoa. New market prices globally. The challenge you're facing with other Cote d'Ivoire, for instance, Cote d'Ivoire, within a year, optimistic changing the price in 2 or 3 times based on the global prices. But Ghana, essentially, forward sales need to know. Always we use the previous market price to buy cocoa from the farmers. And I'm challenge na koba nisa $3,600 there ke so mbo kese pa. Ne momo no me ogidie next year this price will come back to the market. And I'm very certain say edru they will even witness more increase in their cocoa prices no. It's a best politics will be played, but the reality is say Ekuafo no I appreciate what the government has done for them. And from communications and now the way UTT platforms being Ekuafo na efre no show appreciation. It clearly tells you say where we are coming from, we've made some gains. Let's consolidate the gains as a nation, but not play in this petty politics and try to score some points because you want to run it down.
Okay.
With that point, we have made this on that issue. But the most important thing is from 800 Ghana cedis to 1,300 years. So you queen and power ya. Mijidi say I don't kind of more power any strong. Politics may be played, but Hong Kong is very different. Ghana for say we've made some gains. We have more to do. And you'll be bring us to me the book because Ekuafo now so your mind be a dream. Obo Ghana dia first a cocoa and a blaster. It's Ekuafo now so you be how say to me a show munkra and crying. Ne pejo mumu, ne ja almost one how more. Not that we don't say queer no koye and I corner. I'm a crati for you never could be. Menuka say na crati for you say 1,300 the most drew say me free office akokodokakra. It's your best Ghana for say aban no enhye ne se ye be ma Ekuafo ahenhan omo na smuggling na ekoso no mesre bebre ho no ye betime ye free say yetimi stop all this smuggling na e be boa ma cocoa production of Ghana no ekenyan no ho
me da see that's Father Osman now tin kan ma men call Alhaji Naziru na mintie cocoa entumi ya abai Alhaji mintie we
yo yerin chair sombo e be ma etiefo na ahwefo nyina
eje oso
na Masai Aji Akwenya Achia His Excellency John Dramani Mahama and NDC Amayoko ni Emupinyi Funyina. I'm saying even before I get to my substantive issues, Minya Eka se fertilizer when whom fasobia. Nemum Ojitu Musa consistently from 2011. Yeah, 700 metric tons. So in 2012 thereabout, up to 2016, na wuchucha cocoa in Diana, achena enso bebrino. Na utiminya 700 to 900 metric tons. Now I are there nature say fertilizer na ye juma. Fertilizer na yecheche na ye juma. Indeed, by 2016, na free seedlings na John Dramani Mahama eka ho asem no. Ne bota ne say cocoa no a aye dada no a chese ache wo farms ni mu no a en so bebre no. Ye ntwitwa ni nyina na ye foforo. Indeed ye. I must still let me raise up to 800 metric tons. Export here. So it should tell you say fertilizer no aye juma. Ufri hwa o say John Dramani Mahama anka o so ka price I o say dem. Nipa ya ka tro so me je misika no. Me makoko for 66.6%. Wo makoko farmers no 51% and 50%. Now we'll be timing so say men sama price I would be ma cocoa for. I mean, right, yet you can't idea and it was so clear. Say me ma 66 6.6% of the FOB price now memeje cocoa in 2016. So in the American, wo wakwaji sika pudu say wo amount 50 something percent accumulated to the 1,308. Wasan can say Togo exporting cocoa. Yes, Togo be exporting cocoa. Because one of the things that John Dramani Mahama to me, even at the time I chucha cocoa to now to me 800 metric tons and they say 66% now they maomono in the sub-region obi anywhere otuasa. And then Togo 2021-2022 season. Wamo eto cocoa 1,500 per bag. And then wo kura no I will say wakoji sika bebrebe no. Wo sign so wo farmers sika also wo ma 1,300. Togo to 1,500. So by all means they will smuggle and take it to Togo to take the money because omo will say omo ye money we asisi ada pa ye fen say impasse na omo hu omo sika na sika ni ye cheche pasa so they will take it there. And then also to make a point to say it is very important say ye ndwane fit the fact say me no wo eka say for the past 3 consecutive years 2019 to 2020 we say farmers no enya entoso bia sika bia ni wa ye de kan ho ma wo 2020 to 2021 season ya ma wo sika bia anka ho 2021 to 2022 season here America say the same thing omo anya entoso bia like Sikano say yebetumu amawom, which was not the same under His Excellency John Dramani Mahama. Every year, no, omuhu into so. Indeed, yamam into so kwa yamam bonus ekahu to ensure say we will encourage them, to ensure say we admit the fact to say the economy is sustained by their effort, individual effort. Unlike Adia Abain we aye. I was say ye nyina edi tumu say irrespective of whatever transpired. Now what you ye o ye badwen ba sebe na wo dwen kwa etire a wonim say ade aban aye ade bi aban eye to ensure say afi na me magie di nsem ampanyifo bi ka say MPP aban no be shada makoma do sandi obechew ye ven say gari kura wo fi say mama usika. I mean that is exactly what they have done because for 3 consecutive years want to kokom na afi wanya and ye can record payment na ya ye no a enye sika no wo mudi ma ekuafo na record 50 years no sika na aban enya every cocoa for the past 60 years 50 years 44 or 46 years ye nto cocoa sada enye ne odi ma aban no because ne odi ma cocoa fo no joma mama 66% a wo be ma 51% a wo ka say record high. How can it be the record high? It is the money sika no a yes, amanoni ye to cocoa no ye to cocoa a boarding seda. Now all your calculation we are hu baby ni nti a ye kasa yesisi ye fan say farmers no say what the FOB price no a ye to cocoa. Now what the premium no a won say Ghana ye cocoa no ye fa ye ma ye premium sika bi esan say ye dry ni ye to say asommo e ma amanoni fo. Nti ye say ma ye premium sika bi e be 400 and something per ton. Into the nina kahua. A buying per bag no, yena 1,516. Na farmer no, yamano 1,308. Na a buy your friends say MPP a buy no, or they be MPP a buy no, 1,516 per bag. Na wama your friends say farmer no 1,308. What do you know what I mean? It doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense. Percentage terms, ni bibiano. Now, when we say yes, see the ordinary farmer with on one effort, I had yes, I eduman. Emede. So no one kasa ekai. Say ye to cocoa.
I could have see you, Mrs. Alaji. Almost no more podium, so Mokobosi.
Of course, now 3 years now, what we do my way and win your home fast. Now, pay your Bama bibi kakra. So anybody. For 3 consecutive years, why you doing? Indeed, as a result of Sikano, I am from Baumwa motivation anymore. And Una and that Woko Eastern region research na
de common adium tina
yes a command you until make a mention on MPP ma command do sama or better tenzi the crowd officer isika. So only Americano. anything now, as a result of that, Eastern regions is here. You see, 81% of our cocoa farmland has been affected by galamsey. Or a bit more tonton, you who TV so then be say, what ton cocoa funo, I'm a galamsey for. Oko, your friend say, Western region, 74% of the farmland. Oko Ashanti region, 68% of the farmland have been affected by galamsey.
Indeed, I think the National House of Chief Presidents, Ojiahoho, JB, I think so. If I or the two, about or make it that point.
Of course.
The two
because there is no motivation in the Jumano and Wamu and Abayatno Musicaso. Now, near in one work a CNSA. Miniana Casano Mayetia says a cocoa frisika. Nay, the abeto. And I'm wa. Yaton we are, ye fast war. Ye cobobusia. And I'm wa. Nay, the abeto. Yaton we are ye sika, nay, Tua Busiano. Busiania Yacobono. Aban way kwa MPP aban way. Meno woka say 2021 2022. Busiana Ekoboy no. Aban to me ya. And yemen American. Everybody saw it. Also obey haircut. Or say obey who yoma went to me ya. Amanda meno woka say cocoa board. Aboka. Who are woko bobusia. Na wabeto. Akoton. Na wajisikano keke. No waboka. Waboka. Na wo catch them say why bibiama farmers was say womu ebo say inti ni ebeka kakra ne say our commitment as a political party NDC for to ensure say yenye bia ye be ma farmers no so in the home fast no it's obvious and they abededwa ama Ghana fo nyina obi ehun ne say sika yenye bi da for the past 48 to 50 years no and then yenye bi ama ban no onyi bi ma farmers no a wayi kakra bi na ode ma wo ma yes ode dada wo
me da say Alhaji Naziru me bani aba behwe ochina just in case ebi amure fia ochina September ne that also dumienu 12 September and da electoral commission wo munhihie mu no ye de limited voter registration omo afino omo di 18 years they call omo say omo tro omo din omo be tro now amanyokuo yes ebia sode except woman pineso say 268 district offices are electoral commission for so oba be yusu no dey atro din no emwa ebema ebinumu woman ntimi nya akwanya no mo ntro mu din enti ebeya enka woman fa bi nka woman increase woman aba ma say democracy se court woman ti yesi chief justice na so be seti se court to se den obe ni nsem woman si chief justice nso etu kwan oh jai na me dey come
wakaza ye wa
nkaze ye wa
nkaze no mwaka wakana untibe nkadi
oh jai sa sem no mo ka no se sa sem no se ni amasi ate no na me ka no se ni amasi ate no na me ka no enti eno no se no wachina won be sha ase se electoral commission be sesa na adwen won sesa na adwen but asu gina bebi ogina e ba na ma ba be jimpi for my adwen che main kind comments ni bi entrim kakra ni enko President Nana and his able Vice President Dr. Bawumia are doing all they can to make Ghana a better place. # Ghana will work again. Abele Nungwa. Bosheba Amisti Gosu Zongo says, thank you, President Nana Dankwe Akufo-Addo and Bawumia for the increment in the cocoa price. Well, hey, Nana Sam, Nyabutre. Please, the NDC should stop the politicization of the price of cocoa. The NDC is saying the price of cocoa is in Ivory Coast and Togo is higher than Ghana. We should know that Ivory Coast and Togo don't have anybody like Cocoa Board in Ghana that controls the activities of cocoa sector. The smuggling of cocoa to Ivory Coast and Togo is not the price, but the quality of Ghana cocoa. So the countries do everything to get Ghana cocoa at all costs. Mr. Tay, Gulf Estate, Tema. So our quality is good, right? Kudos to Nana Bawumia government for the increment of the cocoa price. In fact, we the cocoa farmers are grateful. Amisko Spelele. So are you sure you're a cocoa farmer?
Is that what? The cocoa farmers are happy. Our brothers are not.
I just go spell it. I show you a cocoa farmer. Yeah.
Akoko na yetutu ne ho nyina na moja e pram no. Yetutu ne ho nyina no. Nipa na otutu ne ho no sande abrogu ho na de na bai. We sa ko ne nchen. Nti on tra ho on the serial call so cocoa farmer yate. How many tons no produce you?
Beat 100.9 Ghana with you soon as you go. Just a couple more na me face na Mimra studio near Shasi. Well, I think the president should use an executive power to terminate and dissolve the unnecessary committee and direct the IGP and the police council to go and solve their own problems. Anochi Toku, Frankfurt, Germany. Hey, Anochi. You, Mate, Wati. The chairman of the committee in the interview stressed or stated that the IGP will appear before the committee in camera, not on camera or in public, because a lot of allegations have been made against him in public, but the evidential support of those allegations have not been made public. And also because of security reasons, those evidence and the hearing of the IGP will be in camera. St. Martin, Kwabenya, Fad, I mean, Shasi limited voter registration, or China, Shasi, political parties, and so, and then this included. Intimi fast CC Amodo Super and 7 crack could court. Make I say before that, before NDC Krabe court, no, I think almost about 7 political parties. One a press conference, Omo Kaya, Echo Electoral Commission, Trocrata, 1 more year, and in the account, NDC for sure, the Enkusiaga, no, Modia 7 could down court. Court are 7 so I'm innocent. Emma Ochna.
All right, what I say. Easy Etroding Ebio. Jide say e kan yi sinse no say emra no bia no omode akwanya bana eja ye nuanom afi no madi 18 years and na bibi nti last registration exercise e course momentum antwere mudin no obenya akwanya atwere mudin na ECD date ba ye it has been facing a lot of backlashes from some of the political organizations NDC ne di enimu kan kese pa. Jide say a more legitimate concerns to also make some of these factors or some of these concerns to the EC. So yes, Utietibia. So we had distance between some communities and their district capital. Now be travel that kilometers na be drew or no one here na we kind of crown anya den amma. It's in Mijidi say easy the 8 but what Utie is so Mijidi say this is purposely for the assembly elections. Enchebeba so no. There will be another opportunities Ibinya Queen sa church rodin. Mijidi say we are all in this space together with EC. We've been working with them for many years ni. The political organizations and say yes, or more concerns in the Bible. This is also the honest way now. This is not the first time why registration at the district offices. They've been doing it. The last one now, we are more when I'm free. Many of these for now in a cotton office throughout the period. Eddie uncle for the church from Mudiam or Bianya and didn't Troy. So me said this has be paying. We've been doing this for many years. So me saying this for other political organizations say abani say we. Let's go out there tonight. Yen shenkuna yen from for say Ochana when is with the 18 years. Now went to Unchro with Dia, a queen and about China, Pinoco Chodin. The Jiddy said, Ye mark Ghana Funya, until I said, Dino or Cochurano, or Nya Queen Abbott Abbott Jane on who to lead him. I bet Boado Donna Chain said, you bet we will rely on the constraints now. I walk on. One here now, I say, young Shaman Funker and Cross Mudin. To the best round of power, he said, challenges not baby. Is such an Ochrodin. Did there be Biano? Is such an Ochrodino? Made a message, made no feelings on the payasrative for say, Wundim say with the 18 years, and I said, Untro Dinda, a queen and a sababium, Mumen and Model no BMP or China, and Cochran Dinibi, the queen and Bass on Cochra Jane, Nippo or Midden anymore, Nempesuaso, ne assembly level. What was a Trana Jane, Nippo Bidin him, Nasebio and Quest, and I say, you're quite to say, I don't know Coswatana. No matter what we do tomorrow is happening. Concerns in the Beba, NDC will have their concerns in opposition, and people have their concerns in opposition. You know, we've had our concerns over the years on EC's operations. I'm not a PR for EC. We have concerns. Let's not pretend about all these issues. Say and then I might be saying it is some you raise concerns and this is I don't want to go into that tangent. It's the best round of power. We say EC so china young boy doma or Trodin. Miss Rano pay himself with the 18. What to kind of what ba untro da. A queen and say Ubenya Queen Atro Dio Chana New here, Chain said, your baby did do an alpha home radio. So Chanano or Shas and one control dia, Una Winya Queen and Trawadjin, who to lead you. And I believe that is important. So in a threat, the only anymore. You are simply say, Say one found one share politics more sebio or more sebio or mu emunye dru no ebedi wenim kan yes anete eti e be sra no po we say obi afa no hwe mochena wo nua bi na so school mu na say no di 18 ochena ma no kotwero di ansa na wakọ ana say kwanya na ba say weekend obenya ho a wakotwero ni din me gidi say it will help us as we grow our democracy, but to sit back and raise concerns I don't want to go there. I don't want to go there. We had concerns with EC in the past, and we'll still have our concerns with EC in the future. Because systems will always be systems. We keep improving upon systems, so it becomes better for us to operate with them. It's mesre. NDC for any other political organizations say enyaba ne say wie. Me no ka say kura no. Me wo platform bi so NDC for so bia. Me no ka say o ma share advert so say ochena omo mpin ko choro mu din. Eti no suwa se no mobilize on ko so mu go choro mu din. Ubedru bedwomu a na we started through all these allegations out there no. Ehun hia bebre.
I suggesting say nka mo nka say mo ko choro mu din.
Oh, so we allegations say obi she ne chi no. Na nka what ne dem eh.
Oh, sir.
You see the point I'm making is in the political space, we've been there with them. We've all know how this political space is. Sometimes how Jane Bell say Obi is scheme against you. Sometimes that's how you think. But then it's harder. It's the most important thing they say.
But it's not only NDC. That we say NDC. So all the other political parties.
Me say I bet what Obi scheme against you. That's what you might think.
No, but I'm saying sir, this issue about say omonfa a year sentence ni bin kahon. And yeah, NDC for pet.
Yeah, crying to say and the right way to go. We've in a cabby.
Okay.
Because
by that time people
when me fluency, your community be friend a sample. To over 2 for a sample ever do when municipal capital honor.
Yeah.
Na kakre free when yase. It's a more 18 years a sample. That's what metro me or district capital. Na me say be join queue and opportunity me did say entwa year.
Okay.
Yeah, raising concerns say EC registrations exercise we should come together and
so
agree.
So the 268 district offices, it won't help.
It will not help.
Okay.
We're just to say more.
Okay.
But we should not also discourage people not to go out and register.
But they discouraging people will be discouraging.
No, the moment you create the impression, so be children or yes, as the opposite did not be access to access to the register. No.
But if the person, that's how the person feel. I know some.
The point is, the point is that tomorrow it is starting. We had this 4 years ago. 8 years ago, we had the same exercise. You complaining, we should come up with a system. All these periodic registrations we should come up with a system where if Ochana, maybe 18 years, I can walk to any EC office without waiting for a period to open the registration. Let's start thinking towards that direction than to think of there be any centers across the country. Now EC, I set teacher for good form, no more for 2-3 weeks.
Okay.
So let's have a system where every single day, maybe 18 years, I can walk into any EC office in my locality, put down my name and my particulars, get registered onto the register. And we will come back every year, 4 years, and I'll come and sit on this same platform, and I'll also be making noise. EC, any obisha, no,
that's papa. Yow. Limited voter registration in Komoya Kosi, Santesi, Yemfebin Kahon, but 268. Easy that switching a baby.
What are the name of white?
Yeah.
Design, material, my name's Otto.
Medasi.
And also, the finance minister.
All is a can of
Dinam said that they were me down on your white. It down on your white. The top and down.
Oh, really in your crowd.
I didn't say that because I'm just giving evidence based. Me myself, my me just here white. I mean, I'm just here white.
Okay, you brother.
And at the end, you say a be more. Colors different.
Material is solid. KWASI. Almost say Anka. A Kobane say the electoral commissioner. Mami J. Adukwe Mensa. Oni owura boss man. Oni omo didi omo kan hono nyina. Sankadi omo ye mentally imbalanced. Anke bia de ye kan be beche omo. Won se nkrofo akum nipa. Yenim say bia wa bone girlfriend bia kunu na say wa kodi obi awu blah 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 yenim say this is a serious crime. You didn't call shame my young right? If it were to be in that case, anka me suggest say yanko hwe owura je maame je men sadukwe on ne nkro for boss man mo adwum kakra in the sense say it doesn't make sense.
Yeah, no yashi.
I don't yashi.
Oh, yeah, no yashi.
Obi, don't say me my example. Don't say me my example. Don't say me my example.
Yeah, omo yo me. Yeah, omo yo. Alaji, no menso. Alaji
menso. Say, I'm coming and make sure see ya. This is exactly what.
Oh no.
No.
Criticize the decision. Criticize the decision. Criticize the decision.
I'm giving you.
Criticize the decision.
Exactly what I'm going to say, and I'll give you the reason.
Don't do that.
So Obi akodi
Yeah, no yashi.
But because
criticize the decision. The decision criticize here, not on fact and issues.
Yeah. But here we can say Obi tifie no send message back can tell me say if he say yes Anita no na Alhaji na zero asem okay even say nko hwe na adwi.
Ayanka bi da bia nkrofo akobọ obi aso.
So I should allow you to say that.
Obo obi aso okum ni
Electoral Commission.
Oh, Jai. Yeah, I know a ship.
Mandated by law to run elections in this country.
For your sake, you know.
I know a ship. I know.
And I make us for your sake, you know.
Mati, Midasi.
And to the American say, Rakwesi, can you believe? Say, Babia, who fire when I'm poly, you know. A dear chin, ya will see a wad or pesa offer. Why am I saying this? So we shall over Kodua Farijan. Any mammy Charlotte or say, or more your friend is saying, registration a whole or more year. 2012, you know, him so rock Kodua Farijan. Well, you saw 40 days to do what? Friend said, there be we crap mass registration. Now, mass registration was 24th of March 2012 to 5th of May 2012. We use 40 days. 40 days, no. We use 6,000 centers. And then a projected registrant, no, we have 14 million. The question, why did he project the 14 million? He took the source on us and database, no, from GSS, Ghana Statistical Service. And now, actual out of the 14 million, 13,724,370, representing 98.03%. The same Owura Kodua Farijan obey limited registration on 8th of April 2014 to 13th of August. That be a 4th of August to 13th of August 2014. And also we use 10 days. 10 days, no, we say you use 6,000 centers. This is limited registration. And no project registrant 1 million. 1 million no project no. Actual ebe 857,177, representing 85.72%. Ofri one ya ba Mama Charlotte was so. And now Mama Charlotte was 28 April to your friend is saying to a friend say 8 May 2016. And also ne limited registration. Or you saw 10 days. Just like Owura Kodua Farijan, limited registration 10 days. No. So you saw the same the Owura Kodua Farijan, you see 6,000 centers. And now a projected registrants of 1.2 million. Don't forget, say Owura Kodua Farijan, the previous one, we projected 1 million for the limited registration.
Yeah.
In Mama Charlotte or any term, we assume the population are increasing. Inti on also projected 1.2 million and I will near actual of 1,069,365 and representing 89.11%. And Chad and MPP for boy Amania say umba pam no because she was incompetent. The media do come say you're competent. On the boss man and crop. Umba ye no almost omo registration na omo ba no. Omo use 10 days. Now 10 days no omo use no. Instead of 6,000 centers no, they took 47 centers. 47 no. And omo projected 100,000 people out of 1.2 million no. Anka ye expect sanke be our crop no be project 1.4 million.
47 the plebiscite of creating the region.
Limited registration.
Yeah, no, it was the plebiscite.
Yes.
It was limited to only that region.
Right.
Yes,
the reason why I'm bringing it out, let me tell you why.
Because I know
no, but let me tell you why.
Okay.
100,000 no project here, no. Using 10 days, no, 47 centers, no. We project 100,000 registrants. We are no, when you have 47,811, which is not good. But when you say plebiscite one, no, yeah, can inform. The limited registration and kasankasa or BCCA. And also projected 21 days. And now Obeka said, or the 1,950 centers in the Bay Juma. And initially it wasn't that figure. And now projected registrant 300,000. 300,000. One record be projected 1.2 million. Way back. One projected 300,000. And now opposition other parties. Sorry to say yeah. The Dimusa one Tio and no Shas. Or Shas in the middle of the game, no, and no bar out announcers say we're increasing up of 500,000. And also in term all quite no some buy no beside last announcement said we're increasing it to 700,000 within the same limited registration. No, the projected registrant was 1.2 million. Well, yeah, no sanka or call by 300 no 400 percentage point increment. And even the 1.2 no 240%. Just say in Kofana Broso. In this angle, you saw 700 Sanka 700 and also 171% increment. Brakwasi. It tells you idea we fail. You are repeating it. So this gives me somebody like me the cause to believe, say, the manipulation of the current administration to ensure, say, my major Mensanic Electoral Commission, they will do the bidding of the government. It's very clear. Don't forget, say, sister station, Peace FM. I interview Ora Bossman. They now all can share and I can say on the news. And say, baby, I couldn't dear. Omotiasie. Now, so I'm a say, engine to Munaya because of timing. And I make sure say, Yang would do budget by a Mosca. After would the bed in between so some fish a sacrum, say you could not remember, say you also. Wouldn't him how much it will cost me to get there apart from the risk. Since when did limited registration, and I said registering to go and vote to get a card become more or less like a bridegroom or bridal affair?
Yeah,
such that me and who warrior, who best man who be permanent suit. Bride of one crop who crop bear man can be beside down so more 5 who be pam monta dienina. Sana electoral commission all country yen. Me kwasa some de garanta ekol. Me tua garanta na eka. Na se me fi esakrom kogina ebedu se hwi so. Na se yantumi a register me said be no san ko menchi. Na ba kwa akoda no eno so ye problem. Ba bia meda eno so ye risk. Until we are saying this system is already a failure and if it goes on tomorrow I'll be very shocked because the government of the day should know that this is a no go area.
So this one, Oma project almost I think 1.3 to 1.3 million.
And you are and you are using 268 centers.
So let's see.
Does it make sense?
Yeah, at the end
does it make sense?
Is it October 2? Near say be 1.3 no yebenya.
Na cotton so to work kwasa the wadre sa fitri sam.
Did I see how?
Oh,
did I see? Alaji. Mintie we.
Say obi adie say damo a won't even cast our bodam.
Oh. You don't have the competence.
Yeah, no, okay.
Who need the capacity?
Indeed, me so make us
oh, Alaji Benjamin, who need the competence to pass that judgment?
Correct. So
you have competence to pass judgment on other issue, but not
correct.
Unless you tell me, say, oh yeah, a doctor, psychiatrist.
Correct.
Say Omudia does the police officer for psychology.
The mekase idea one more keka and also a nonsense. I don't say because it doesn't make sense.
Me too.
The American is say, me dear boss man, will be a new tone, intimacy in the work say election and yet events and yet by force. Election is not by force. I say and yet share away so. I dare the civic responsibility of every Ghanaian. Say Embra a man of quite say one to about
you sure say no, say no can say no can.
Say
Send you see can say no can.
Then beyond no kind. Because that's exactly what he said.
I'll be surprised. Because election, you know.
So why are you surprised?
No, I'm
so say you yourself you are surprised. And
I'll be surprised or be making
refer to production team. I don't want to mention, but I can mention. I should mention TV3 and Opawe. As someone every the no buy. And that is where I got frozen. And I mean, we are working in equity to achieve vanity. The son ever cornered there because I was a Ghana phone in NDC as a political party. A dinia yetro na ye no na ye kasa man intro. Ya pese yetro din de ma obi atimi trobi. It's as a menu who air kase. Ye wo about 3 years. Ye limited registration exercise, which is unusual because electoral commissioner biano mrano now I limited registration because if we do 18. Ebi say ebi mu amoy to kwan anabe bisa. So there's that bunch of people in every time afibia na also we limited registration ma omonso omudimba register ni. From 2020 ebe pemone ye limited registration. Na just say ye wo one awodi 18 2023 one awodi 18 2020 no a wo man to me anjo and they omodi 20 and 21 any woman omodi 19. So it is 3 set of age group and a year cultural mudi, you know. Clearly, there catch an intina and no crown on one casan to be on 300 now or the okaka canoa. Yes, Onimunia or yeno. And intina want to be on fan chassis. Near ye and Dibiana say, Obetros Hedina, Oko Emranwa, Emma Electoral Commission to me say, one, and then I said, yes, Obema wo kwine na watro wudi no samra no e kire se obetro di no a ontro di no wo mia yeto aba wo mra ne mu clear ukosi 91 it is very explicit uko article 43 say odeye side eduma we nyina it is explicit enti mesre mebusa Ghana for ye fence district office no yeto aba ho about poor ben and a yatu or district office. Not clearly what yamra and opposite one no nepe a ye juma. Bam one. The entire American sign say, and that Beno Aka say, do one what to bet a baboon. Some baboon so and yes, a woman pencil and a model to bet room. Woman will say, I buy no engine woman. So the only way out. Yes, I will back and be so on so benye sikana what you made didi. It's as on mine my day. A binding money, Juma. A binding niche shabby amano. A binding ye be and you won't see other send necessary at the party kawaha or tina abujina po ya we are nisika a million or tinati ya we are Laura to sika our secretary to the secretary to the secretary to president secretary. Honestly, we are nisika. This at even at this lower level, wamusika ye we are not comfortable. Omubuefu. Do one statistics in Ghana. You catch yourself. The average age is between 18 and 19. Aye advantage Ghana yewo. Inti nkwobo when you be register. Womu koto abadi etia MPP. Inti MPP fu no ehunu sa no. No more direct you mo madam no. Ewo ye fence electoral commission. Say to anamon we say na be ye nya dodo no en register. Inti na NDC fu oni parties are haka no. Ya sorry waka say, oh yes, I know what yamra. Inti anka court in a minimiara. Ya de injunction ebe tuso amayaka samu sene be ya. Obet nimu. Oba emu na te say obi biara enya kwan no obetu obetro ni din a we nya kwan ato aba ne bi. Esan say wo hwe abato ne nimra no a. Ni say obi tue sika ansa watume ato aba. And this will be to Jessica answer what to me at Ronidin. It is a share. Say a car somewhere won't. Mamma may visit Ghana and crying. And I Ghana and I Kumase. Debbie. Who took me no air casse and then who caught talents Tolong in the northern region. Tolong. It has been cut out because of the rainfall from the main town. Omuni, your friend saying. Other means, any means of transportation.
Say insurance say kwano.
Insure wo ho. Insure no basa no a. Come to cross it to the other side to get to town.
Okay.
Me no wo eka say insure to ama obi biara woti ekrasi.
And insure no can find one village one dame.
Insure no. Na your sign so abebie bagre. Bagri Dam account because we show that it's Yama Bagri Dam for Burkina Faso.
Yeah, then I me come one village, one dam, mostly.
And I mean, one village, one dam. What do you back and also?
Agri cry, baby. Dear, another year Burkina Faso.
Oh, they say, Woman, boy, a problem. Omu Biamukra, not a video. Now, what come when you know we are? Now, my business, what are from planes? What are from planes? When unim the topography of a from plane, unim and Chrome cry things showed him. After say, yes, small island villages. Now, what catch them and say, woman in Antumbra. Now, too bad. Was answer here 18 years, 19 years, 20 years, 1 year, 1 year, Wabra, Trodi, and Quafona Bochenku, Ewo, district officer, about when to be Anthony D. Oba dying. Oba Sanko, unim transportation. Do you know the cost of transportation? Do you know the risk? And now besides that, Emra ye Obienu limited registration around this season in this country. Because woman crossing say, Emra ye dono, Emra ye ko fuom, ekosise fuom bibia ye no. Nti ngofo ne be ko fuom. Ne ne kan wenyi na wa shada na o ya. Unim election won sansama obefi say bibi keke o na o yempere man na wonko debi. They are all transfers in someone more.
Okay.
Now electoral commission, let us not forget to say say it is on record. Say it is only the MPP now what to me after one party executive at the Abba say one be electoral commissioner, and that matter has not been solved yet. Or that's what a party executive of the MP, proven party executive. Or Tinasi ye Juma Ekasama MPP Sanya me Emma NDC or electoral commissioner, deputy electoral commissioner. So clearly the MPP is not poised for anything election.
Okay.
They are the Mensa boss man in the MPP electoral commission are a threat to our democracy. Yen sorry waka and defend this democracy because democracy is the same crown.
Made us say a brain I wanted us to do the IGP and showdown, but maybe now I'll just take your closing comment. Anything just want to touch on it. Kiki Wakaswa or say Ghanaians should not make a mistake to vote for the NDC again. They will take the country to reverse movement. Kablanvi Pokwase Benga says even the devil knows that John Mahama will win the next election. All indications are clear that John Mahama is the favorite to win the next election. Kablanvi with that. Goldman Pillar 2 says, congratulations to His Excellency for the new Cocoa Prize. Every good turn deserves another. But your closing remarks.
All right, me that's brave. Me the Kenya na no hakuye say. If me bra penny bra ya obedia tomorrow. Systems there. E wo ho se obenya sinto ho. Na what so ano. Na we move on from the systems that we run. Me the message ano per way. Say we should come together as a nation. Now you move away from this limited registration exercise regimes now you're operating on. Because you're then we have concerns. My polling agents, registration agent, I'm a party for close to 8 years old. What the center no kurana so krasebio. Obetre kurana so anopotu the person who walk past you no twem ko efum without registering. Enti yempe system for bia ebeba na wenti we ase no yebetime yini nyina free ho. Enya sa de a system bi ebera ni bia no people will still have concerns and they will still raise the concerns. Ochena registration exercise na shase. Me the say me this to Ghana for nyina no power say obi biara oni me say we 18 years akwenya na basa ko kyerɛ odin ana ko kyerɛ odin ye be sere se ochena no obi afa ne ho hyem na obi antimi nkyerɛ ne din say eye emabu na omo to bet nti aban how dey me hu correlation e bi registration centers any betting I don't see the correlation there but then ye betini nyina wi anopo we say ba me de sere anopo we etiefo ye ko kyerɛ odin ochena obi an ko kyerɛ ne din bi na Ghana ye democracy na ye building no yo kind of nimpa 32 years ago na ye we have a long way to go.
Okay.
It's in the best systems na de ye be fa bi na ye bi atokwan mu ye kɔ enim na ye sese bi mu kakra na ye adopt new systems na aboa ma democracy na aye kese. It mesra no po we say obi biara mfa no ho nhye motena na onko tworo ne din otena.
Me that's bad. Yeah.
I say, I will say students now more turning 18 within this period. Baby,
Mm.
was school still. Now, Brakwesi
Mhm.
showed down. Me, I am strongly in belief that Dr. Baumia will lead the NPP in their flag bearership race. No matter what happens, he will lead. After leading, regards the main contenders, contender on the Now, we are no free. IGPs and some every reformer, they said the Biamekano will have an enemy. And I have no doubt, say, IGP will have enemies within. And the manner in which we are going about the issue, we should be very careful because consistently now I am a preaching against regime institutions. We are seeing it clearly in this time around. Say, our institutions are being muddied by your friend is saying politicians, and it is not auguring well for us at all. It was alleged, and I will not even say alleged. Vigilante for you issue a protected ballot 2020. Now, actually, on a press conference, I can say, and so when they had their presser, Iraq and the Japan came to defend themselves. He even funded them to do their work, and so it was right that the government provided jobs for them. As we speak, they are quiet. They have filtered into thin air because they are posting women into so many institutions. And these institutions are not institutions. I say, security agencies. And so the regime institutionalization in this country is going to torment us going forward if we don't desist from it.
The disappointment of
Alaji
systems should be looked at again.
Yeah, Alaji.
Opportunities to do this.
Yeah. Are they all kind of law? I see. Intina higher than the Indians are. And then my boy Abaso.
Oh, yeah,
Now the tables. Before the leaves office. Because he will be called to the bar.
Oh, that's good.
Congratulations in advance.
That's good.
Congratulations. Congratulations in advance.
Nedi kai, mesre me party penny for. And a statue at the constituencies, ne branches, Obi biara wakoje position. Emra yedi beye jumano, and on a sono. Monswara waka. Na information in shisha biya wahono. Moma constituent, asonte with regards to the limited registration. Na yenye beti me biya be register. Finally, I say mekasano ebefa the director of the YEO, so the National Youth Employment Agency. Wetu anamombi me bona baso on board no enye youth artisanal training no artisanal training no why mesre no onhye mukina me nim nipa o man no sa idea no idea bia hwe for the past 2 weeks me hwehwe plumber ma hwehwe plumber I have to go cut the line to your friends to find a way I'm blocking you from pouring. Mean to me, any be. So it is say carpenter, those artisanal jobs, and that took of one is very limited. Until you man draws one so na wunyan into mesreno on one homebody not to say on shemukina say a technology transfer be crana obeko togo no now what to me nyawom so on your mechanic no more be training one wa. So some technology transfer kind of a thing ombo and the ebebo na baso atanichi amano I successful.
May that say Madame Penny for us papa no pay for Mr. Mofanchemi kwesi ABOAGYE me no mean to fa cause sense ye breno 28 minutes after to 11 I see Jim was it
the next high court judge.
Oh na Alhaji Nazir Mohammed communication team member of the NDC Uti Yasani Tano political analyst Fat Osman communication team member of the New Patriotic Party and a pay studio no am saying penifue and yeniomu edi jumano and maminyina we so na yen wishi when the she so speedy recovery me assure say what about accident over the weekend according to report no so far say ne ho ya ne sa enti we de yenyina so na yemfa wandi hye nwom emfa enwie ne nwom fofra we every man cheat na se kwadwo damiado time echi anopei sedan komano mo amutie mo amode messages by na yeni so entimi ankan wo de amo a enkwane ahode on kira bia na utia ye no makan wo de nso edi amao na asafo ABOAGYE on social media anopei Fema Bank consulta echi sa enomo ekagumu. And today happens to be your birthday. Uchinkwa LC Osei. Happy birthday to you from Nana Asafo. Nyamisha Papa. Me. One to share with our new one. Time to go. I sit down, come on, Munina. Entertainment Ghana, Ola Michael de Brian. Yeah, damn, I say. Ochna, wait me up a kind home. And Kanya holding her. KWASI, make